Okay. You guys do not want to
Listen,
know
Walter,
what these
Gucci Goo.
knuckleheads are talking about. You do
Oh,
not
I know
want
what
to
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I promise you don't want to know what kind of conversations
God.
happen behind the scenes. Okay, all right. So listen, we are alive here. We're feeding out to the folks, I believe. Let us know if there's any issues. If you can't see here, whatever, please smash those thumbs ups, ring those bells, all of that. There you go. I want to remind a little premature. I want to.
That happens at times.
Yeah, I want to remind you guys to go to hankstrange.com, sign up for the email list over there. Look around. Lola's got Lola's deals on there. We are sending out stuff. There should be an email list going out here pretty soon. And then there also should be, at some point, we're going to get a whole new site coming to you all. So just check out for that. Also, I want to remind everyone to go sign up. Actually, in the chat, there's a link to US Law Shield. You guys can click on that and sign up for US Law Shield. You can save some money if you do a yearly membership, as well as send a couple of bucks in our direction, which we appreciate that. Okay, so let's see here. Before I get into this, I was looking for my movie quotes. I kind of like the movie quote thing, and I have one. This is going to be an easy one, guys. This is going to be an easy one. I'm going to say what this is, and we're going to see who could figure out what movie this is from. Here it goes. Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. Boom! Who knows where that came from? All right, think about it. Think. Don't give it out yet. Just think about it.
Just start.
Walter, I guarantee you doesn't know.
I don't know.
But that could be your new thing to say about people. I think that's appropriate to what's going on these days. All right, so big shout out to TUSC Firearms Crypto. I need to send you guys some more TUSC Crypto out here in a second. Oh, Walter's got it back. All right, so listen, let's do the open. Let's get this popping.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange
Hey guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that thumbs ups, ring the bell so you can be notified when we go live. And where's I don't know what.
You know what? You never know what you find in the bag around my place. You never know.
Walter, okay. An upper? Oh, hold on. What is that?
Look at that.
That's the Shrike. That's the Shrike, man. Belt fed upper.
Oh. I was wondering what happened to my Shrike upper.
Oh, you willed it to me about 10 years ago.
Yeah, after you waited like 10 years.
I waited 9 years to get this thing. So,
yeah, and not a Firearms YouTube minders, handlers,
this is an upper. This is an
watchers, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's just an upper. Can't do anything unless if it falls on your toes, it could probably.
Then it'd be a mother.
Yeah. What were you going to ask about that, Patrick?
No. That's Walter's got expensive things just hiding in cases.
Yeah, just hanging around. So listen, let's do jazz hands. Let's get that going. Since we've got a free for all Monday. I should probably let everyone know what it is. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 792 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. So 8 more episodes and we're at 800.
So does this year tip 1,000?
No, not this year. Do we have 208 working days left in this year?
Half the year's over with already. So.
Yeah, I don't think we're next. Yeah, we're getting to it next year. Yeah, but yeah, we are crushing. We are the most prolific Second Amendment freedom-oriented podcast on the face of this and every other planet. I don't care where Richard Branson is taking your ass.
Oh, we'll talk about
space.
that. I have commentary about that whole thing. That was so goofy. It was pathetic.
Yeah,
he is such a fucking goofball. It's pathetic. He's a billionaire goofball.
A lot of these guys out there are goofy. It looks like no one's figured out what that movie quote was from yet. I don't see anyone. No one's figured that out yet. So we'll see. Should we give people more? Did you figure out where it's from, Patrick?
I did, but I had to look it up, so it's not fair.
Yeah, you cheated.
I cheated. I can't.
Oh.
I can't. I can play it off. I could pretend like I knew the movie and play it off.
I didn't cheat. I didn't even try.
Yeah. You're gonna have to center your camera a little bit more, Patrick. You're kind of We can't. There we go. A little bit back to the other way. A little bit more back the other way. Okay, yeah, I think you're good.
And for all you folks out there, I'm looking pretty as a motherfucker today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Look at that. Look at that. Look
Oh,
at that.
let's put it on Walter. There you go. Look.
Look at that. Look at that quality video
Yeah, it looks
up and
good.
down thing, you know.
Yeah, whatever's happening over there, Patrick, he fixed something.
I don't know what you did. It looks good though.
I did the updates that the computer said to do the updates on.
Yeah.
And
It
it
looks
wasn't
better.
anything. And it wasn't anything like earth-shattering. It took hours or anything. It's like a few minutes and it was done.
Mm.
So
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
amazing when you keep your computer up to date.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah.
updates. Why would they even have those things? Yeah.
Well, it wanted to update Skype and it wanted to update this and update that.
I don't know if the problem was with Skype though. Hold on, let me see. Let me put some.
No,
We
but
don't use Skype. Of course it's not.
there was a Windows update too, actually. So
Oh, okay. See, that's your first problem, man. Using Windows.
Well,
yeah. I have a really nice Mac Mini I could sell you.
my very best friend Mac is behind me, and I haven't had it out in 6 months.
Oh,
And I
that's what she
I
said.
got it. Well, no, I had that on the weekend. But anyways,
Walter's feeling frisky whenever he can
he
see
is.
himself.
I got a respite from this last week. It wasn't on at
Yeah.
all last week.
Yeah,
That's why.
maybe
That's
that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 2 weeks of pent up blah to give out.
Hey, Patrick,
Hold on, I don't want none of his pent up blah blah.
Patrick, remember that nasty looking weed whacker thing I picked up from Hank's?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you got to
That
bring
thing
this
is
up.
running like a motherfucker now. It's like, what?
Someone mysteriously put water in that thing. It was not me. Why would I
There
put
was-
water in a weed whacker?
I'm not bullshitting. There was pure water in the gas.
I don't know how that happened.
Walter is the small engine guru. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
And I performed open small engine heart surgery today. I combined the carburetors of 2 to make 1, and I brought it back to life. And I'm not lying. That was, and I did good. I was like so surprised.
Yeah, I saw a little video of that. It's pretty good.
I mean, there were some little springs in there that are like little bitty. These
Yeah,
claws
those things
don't know
are
how to
tiny.
deal with those
Yeah.
big springs, And it's like I got it to go. So
Yeah. I forgot I had my generator running. I don't know if that's even showing.
You couldn't hear it. You
couldn't
should
hear
leave
it?
it on.
Oh.
Can't hear it.
I can't hear
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not using.
Did you know-
I'm not using any power from it.
No, you can leave it on the AC. We didn't hear it at all.
Yeah.
Man, we had a
the
thunderstorm.
AC, the AC's not on. Yeah. Sorry.
Richard Monder says Branson's a billionaire tosser. Hey, let me get my Branson stuff out.
Tosser.
Okay,
He's a
okay,
tosser.
okay. Here he comes. Here comes old Richard.
gosh.
Rides up to his spaceport on his bicycle. Okay, all right. Okay, if you want to ride bikes, that's great. Fine, but don't act like you're some kind of, eco this, eco that, and ride up there on your bicycle, and you get greeted by all your paid little associates, and they hug and
How weird is that?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure he
sycophantic.
didn't ride that bicycle all the way from his mansion.
somebody said he rode it. They rode it a long ways, but I'm sure he didn't ride by himself because he has security. I'm sure.
Maybe he's trying to get back carbon points for that.
Yeah.
For that launch.
blasting off.
So then they do that whole thing, and a lot of people were expecting to see this whole process, them in the ships before it took off, and and then they had fucking Colbert, that leftist pig. He was their their man, describing things and all this stuff, and I'm like
Right.
I was like, what the hell is he doing there?
I didn't. So you were looking at you must have been looking at the NBC one.
No, I watched their feed.
You watched their feed. Okay,
Well,
because I didn't.
I was watching 3 different feeds.
Yeah, there
actually.
was a bunch of
watching-
different ones. Yeah.
I was watching NASA Spaceflight, which is a private, website. They cover all the SpaceX stuff and everything else. And then I was watching the one guy that's in Florida here that's got a website. It's he does news stuff, but no bias in it. He just tells the news, shows the story, blah blah blah.
I didn't know that existed today.
Yeah, it is. He's a small guy, but he covers breaking news stuff. And then I was watching Branson's own channel thing, and it was, and people are, and everybody was kind of like thinking, well, why aren't they showing them inside the thing before they took off? And all that stuff. And so once they finally started showing the feed of them when they're up there approaching their takeoff altitude, they had this camera right in front of Branson's face with like this wide-angle lens, and he's got a set of teeth that he's got a set of Englishman teeth. And bless my English friends, some of you fellas have some terrible teeth. I don't mind telling you. Branson is a billionaire, and his teeth are crooked as a motherfucker.
Yeah, Walter, I told you this on our group chat. Group chat. If you're a billionaire, you don't need teeth.
Yeah, well, I don't want anybody chewing my food for me.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and the bottom ones are all yellow. So there he is, and they got this wide-angle lens right in front of Horseface, and he's like, and it was like a chimpanzee at the zoo, when they open their lips wide open and all you see is teeth. And I was like, what the? They gotta hope he fires this guy after he looks at the video when he gets back, because it was terrible. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of. And then they get back and they have a little party and the band's playing and yada yada yada. It's like,
did he just dip into space and come back down? That's all he did.
Well, they go.
That's all that thing can do.
And all it is
they go just past
it's about
50 miles.
Yeah, they're about like how long are they?
300,000 feet, something like that.
Yeah, but they're technically in space for like what, 3 minutes or something. They have zero gravity type of a situation.
They're technically in what the U.S. calls space for I think about 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, they do the whole up and then they're parabolic. They arch and then they start to fall back down and then they float around. They were floating around inside and all stuff. Would you pay that kind of money to go float around like that?
How much? How much?
I think they're talking. This is going to cost like $200,000 to go up in this thing.
Oh, for 3 minutes? That is that. I could.
No,
I
I'm
could
taking
spend
that.
3 minutes way better with the.
Yeah, I will.
Bezos,
I will go.
At least Jeff Bezos' thing is a rocket where you get the takeoff or the full on up into space. They go higher though. They actually go into the what the Europeans call space. Actually,
did you see all the poor people on Twitter complaining about how he spends his money?
Oh
yeah,
Branson?
Twitter was so up in arms about how he spent his own personal finances.
Yeah, you can spend your money however you want.
I don't give a fuck how he spends his money.
Has that kind of money to blow away.
I mean, I'll drive up there in my Rolls Royce with my tires made of the poor people.
Yeah. Poor person's skin. Is that what it is?
You got to remember something, all you poor folks that complain about that. Is that rich guy hires a lot of poor people to make him happy.
Yeah.
So
I don't care. Everyone is entitled to spend their money however they want.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're not the people that work for him are not poor people.
Yeah, $200,000 though. What's the name of that? What's the name of the boxer, the black boxer that kicks everyone's ass? He's like a little tiny dude.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I will go Floyd Mayweather style to a strip club.
Yeah.
With $200,000 in a strip club.
$200,000 a lot of strippers.
That's a snow cane.
Yeah,
but come on. I mean, it's real. I mean,
you will. I'm telling you, you will go zero. You will go zero gravity with those strippers in the club for $200,000. That would be so much more memorable. Because I looked at that thing. What did those people do? They just went up and they just floated around for a little while. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Congratulations.
I have the bragging rights of being the first or second non-astronaut in space, something like that.
No.
So.
No.
But that kind of thing with the plane. There's other planes that do that. Yeah.
The Russians have already taken people to the ISS. That's real space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got to re-enter the atmosphere and almost get cooked on re-entry, that's real space.
Yeah. I want to go to the moon. To the moon I want to land on the moon, walk around.
Alice to the moon.
I want to see, is there actually an American flag up on that mountain?
That's right. I want to see that. Yep.
Yeah. With my own eyes.
It's there, trust me.
Yeah.
I need a hose that runs out of my spacesuit so I can pee on the moon.
I hope that when he got back, he's like, what the hell did you do to my face in that view? I mean, it's just like, he's like, wow. And like,
yeah, I'm gonna go with he doesn't care. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Doesn't care.
Yeah.
You got enough money to not care.
Yeah.
And also another thing, they stuck a wide-angle lens in that cabin to make it look like ginormous. All it is like a business jet. It ain't ginormous, fellas. You ain't gonna fucking. It ain't much bigger than a big business jet. So
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't really think. I did. Listen, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna take away from the coolness of it.
I watched the whole thing, start to finish. So I mean,
it is kind of cool.
How long was
It is
he?
kinda
How long, what was the whole charade about? How long? 30 minutes? An hour?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Well, they take off and then they got to go up to 46,000 feet, and they launch the rocket. The whole rocket trip up and back to the Earth, gliding back down, was like 15 minutes.
That's for 200 grand?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. When do you think we'll get the first hooker in space? This is what I want.
You know, it's one thing. I know that they. Supposedly, there's already been people have copulated in space.
Oh, there's been people have gotten busy in space.
Good to know.
Oh,
and I think someone. I don't know if there was actually conception or not. I don't know the details, but I heard it hinted at one time on a documentary type show that it's already happened.
I was going to ask you if this was straight or.
Well, come on.
I mean, the astronauts are very limited. There's only so many female astronauts that go into space. It's mostly dudes.
Well, dude, it's like a lady.
Yeah.
So yes, and then they said, "Oh, these people are now astronauts. They're not fucking astronauts." Sorry.
I think astronauts.
They're astronauts.
That would be that would be like jumping out of a plane with Navy SEAls and then going, "He's a Navy SEAL."
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm a
like,
SEAL now. Yeah.
I mean, I've
so.
shot at targets from a helicopter, but
I don't think that counts. I'm sorry.
I'm not spec ops.
No.
Yeah. No, they're not astronauts.
Boy.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, but God bless them. I hope it goes well for them. But I think what's going to happen. I really think what's going to happen with all this, the newness will wear off, and nobody will give a fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at NASA flights in general. People don't even pay attention. We do them; they're just routine.
I mean, look at SpaceX. SpaceX has already shot up 20-something already this year.
Yeah, but
I watch
nobody
every one
nobody
of
pays
them.
attention. Yep.
I watch them all, but because that's just me. I like that stuff. It's history, what it is.
I think okay. You know what was a cool space thing that happened when we were in Missouri doing the event that KD had out in Missouri? It was real dark out, and we were out in the woods or something like that, right? And I think it was like around midnight or whatever. You could see a string of lights up in the sky. I don't know if I
the satellites.
It was basically. Later on, I found out what it was. It wasn't the satellites.
It was the Milky Way?
No, it was the satellites, but there was a launch that happened at that same time, and so that string that we saw is when they all got dropped out of the rocket.
Yeah, when they release them. Them.
Oh, and that's cool.
Because everyone was looking at this string.
They spread out.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone has video of that. I can't remember if it was me that has video of that. But I remember looking at it, and everyone was like, "Oh, wow!" And I felt like, like the apes in a space odyssey looking up.
Oh, dude, no. That's probably the wrong terminology to use. Okay?
I don't. Those kind of things don't. Those kind of things don't bother me. I'm a gorilla. I'm gorillas in the mist. I got no problems with that.
What is kind of cool? One time we were camping with the Boy Scouts at summer camp, and we were all sitting around. It was dark, and we were laying back in these like recliner type, lawn chairs, and I'm looking up at the sky, and you can when a satellite passes over, it's different. It's not an airplane because no flashing lights, and it's just a steady light, going over the top. And I saw one, and I'm sitting there a little later. And God dang it, I saw another one going another way. So I saw two satellites in one night. I was like, wow, this is cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. I remember later, I think it was sometime last week, that I was looking at some YouTube channel, and they showed that launch and how it comes out, and they were like, yeah, a lot of people saw this.
You know what it was?
In the night sky, and didn't realize that it was these satellites, because they all just drop out. It's like...
Yeah, it's like a string of pearls, so to speak.
Yeah, it takes one dump, and then all these.
Interesting. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I think it drops like 60 at a time or something.
Yeah,
it drops a whole bunch.
Yeah.
What? Really?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Huh.
So I think that stuff is cool. It is cool, but like the whole idea, when I first heard about it, I didn't think they were just doing this edge of space, we're going to float around for a couple of minutes thing, because people have been doing that for years. That's how real, legit astronauts train,
they go
by
up
going up.
Yeah.
So
You don't have to go that high to do that. You just go up in an airplane and they fly like a curve, like this parabolic,
and then they flip. Yeah.
arc, and as they come down, you float. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to take away anything from them. There was one, what was it, what was it, Star Trek something, where they showed the first time, I think it was one of the movies, the Star Trek movies, and in the movie it's supposed to go back to when man first actually went to the edge of space with a rocket or something like that, and then the aliens paid attention to them or whatever.
Well, that's when they went warp, when they went to
when they went warp. Yeah. So it was almost one of those kind of moments, except we didn't do that. I mean, we're kind of going backwards. We went to the moon.
Yeah, I know. 50 years ago, my friend. Over 50 years ago.
Right now, I'm supposed to just get on a space elevator and then go to the moon, and get busy. Me and Lola go to the moon. Now we're in the trillion, whatever, mile high club or whatever that is, right?
It's 250,000 miles to the moon, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's, what's happening?
I didn't have a problem so much with the whole doing it, but just the whole way they presented it was kind of corny to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Branson kind of comes across as me as some just corny old, decrepit old Englishman. So
he comes across someone like that maybe was on the Epstein ship.
Oh, he went to Treasure Island, Pleasure Island, Privet Island. Yeah.
Probably he was frequent flyer miles on that.
Did they have a special Virgin flight? Oh.
Yep. Lots of weird stuff. Lola, I didn't look at the Joe Rogan about this, but apparently Joe Rogan had Quentin Tarantino on his podcast.
That was on his show over the weekend?
I don't know. Sometime last week he had Tarantino, but I don't get to watch Joe Rogan anymore because he's not on YouTube. You only get like some snippets. Like they'll put
you don't have Spotify.
It is too complicated for me to figure out how to watch that thing. And have you ever listened to the audio?
No.
You have to go through someone who just listened to our audio here did not have to go through 15 minutes of commercials. When we were doing a road trip, Lola was like, let's listen to Joe Rogan. 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes of which, hey, it's awesome for him that he's
going to make
that
million, billion, whatever dollars back.
Yeah.
$100 million, whatever they spend.
That's a lot of advertising.
Yeah. I don't have that kind of patience.
I don't either.
Yeah, I need to. I want to just. I wish that he would just go back to YouTube or something, but I guess that's not going to happen. But anyway, she said that Quentin Tarantino was on there, and he says that he was friends with Epstein, and everybody knew what Epstein was up to.
Of course they did.
He was like, everyone in Hollywood knew what that guy was up to.
Of
and
course
he's not apologetic about it or anything like that, apparently, old Tarantino. So that's from Lola. I didn't listen to it.
There is a photo circulating around the internet of a this might be a little graphic, of a foot in Tarantino's mouth. Maybe it might have been some time that he spent with Epstein, and the consensus is if the foot is very small, and if you take the measurement of his face and the size of the foot, the person is not of age.
Oh no.
People are reaching. They're reaching.
They're reaching on that. It's probably just a really short lady, but no, he
just
seemed
real
to
tiny ladies out there for sure. I don't know.
He seemed to
any of
absolutely
that.
enjoy his time.
Maybe he was in Thailand. Who's the judge, right?
Listen,
exactly.
You know what I was hoping would be true, and at some point here we'll talk about gun stuff. I was hoping that the whole story of how Joe Rogan stole the twin midgets from the McAfee guy, the twin sex midgets. I was hoping that would actually be true.
I totally forgot about. I wonder what happened to McAfee's sex midgets now that he's gone.
I don't know.
Where are they at?
That was real.
They're unemployed, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, maybe they went to another billionaire. Maybe they just get passed around. Hey, we're available.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that, if I, at some point, dudes, I'll come on some billions.
I hope so.
Phrasing.
I was wondering, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
at some point,
whacker.
at some point we'll make some billions. I'm not wasting my money with that, man.
Man.
I'm going straight for. I need a flying submarine.
Oh no! Come
flying
on.
Submarine.
I think you're
Walter,
gonna go through your billions so fast.
We are building a flying submarine. Okay.
Walter,
That's-
you need to build this.
And you know how much that's gonna cost? $1 billion.
Okay.
Have you-
Money well spent.
Have you been on the Small Engines Facebook in the last 24 hours?
Uh-oh. Is there?
No.
Do you have
a link to something? What
I may have to go there.
What is this?
There
is this a vibrator
Russian
or something?
who created a mono-track ATV.
Yes,
So it's a.
yes.
Did
Yeah,
you see the single-track ATV?
The little? It's a small little thing. Yeah.
Send me a link of this thing. Send me a link.
Let me see.
You
I'll
already
share
sent
with
it.
people.
I think Hank, you already sent it to me.
Did I
telling me
already send it to you? Okay. Oh,
that
okay.
I need to build it.
Oh,
It's
okay. Then
it's just it's one single track.
Okay, I think I know
ATV
what you're
thing.
talking about. Yeah.
Oh my god, you do need to build that.
Yeah, send it to me if you can. We'll share it with the people.
What's
what's up?
Before we get off the whole British thing, though, I want to see is our favorite Brit was out here, isn't he? Richard.
Richard
I want
Mondo,
to hear
yeah.
what Richard has to say about the football game from over the weekend.
What football?
They-
Did Manchester United win something?
Oh
No,
no. Oh no.
English team-
You guys
English
have
team
to
got
keep
beat.
up with this.
No. What happened?
England got walloped. Well, they got walloped by Italy.
who?
Italy played dirty as they normally did. Supposedly, England lost.
Mm-hmm.
But the very interesting thing that is making this politicized is going into the game. England's team, they were promoting their diversity. That was their big thing. Is they were promoting diversity.
Okay. All
They had
right.
a bunch of
Okay,
young
here we
black
go.
guys that they added to the team as like diversity hires.
And,
They were going to bring
there's
in
always
the
been-
championship.
There's always been black players on the
No, of
British
course, but
teams, yeah.
but this specific time around, they
Mm-hmm.
were pushing this whole diversity angle. This is the greatest thing they've ever achieved.
Okay.
The reason they lost and the reason why the internet is going nuts about it is they had 3 penalty shots to take that could have won them the game. The coach put these 3 young black players in as what most people are saying is as sort of a, if they win, then it's a big hoorah for us. We diversity.
If they lose,
This
their
is not
cannon
how, this
fodder.
is not how you play. You don't play games like
They
this.
missed all 3 shots horribly. Like not even like one of them, he had a clear the goalie went to the right, he was aiming for the left.
Oh,
Clear open
God.
goal.
That
Way off.
here we
So
go.
where-
So the internet has been going nuts the last couple days.
Where
yesterday and today.
are?
about it.
So where were these guys from? These guys were just British.
I
brothers?
really don't know. I haven't looked
Okay.
deeply into it, but
Okay.
all I could say was the political side of it is funny because
Yeah.
one side
Well-
starts touting that this is the best thing ever. They lose and then they get made fun of for that, and
None of that makes sense. The
doesn't.
best players in the world come from lots of different countries. So like
Absolutely.
Beckham, and I'm not even into sports, but Beckham was a great player, British dude, right? But there's a lot of there's people from the Caribbean, there's people from like South America, there's people from Africa and places like that that are great soccer players, but they've always been on these teams. It's not like what do we?
all right.
Yeah, most professional sports in America have lots of black people on it because there's a lot of black exceptionally talented people. But there's a lot of talented people in general that are out. I don't understand.
If the left, I think the point that everybody's making is if the left hadn't made this whole thing about politics, about lefty politics, then nobody really would have cared. But now it's like
See
you
what get?
you put these guys in when you had better options for your penalty kicks because
See
you
what you
wanted
get?
to give diversity won us the day.
because you're trying to make history,
Yeah, and it lost.
No.
yeah, and one
No.
often meets one's path on the road to avoid it.
You
One's
made
destiny,
history, all right.
One's destiny.
Yeah.
One often meets
So-
one's destiny on the road to avoid it.
You showed how fucking stupid you were. Look
you're-
here.
yeah.
Here, look here. You're going. Okay, first thing, the people that should be playing for the English team should be English citizens. First thing.
I
that
assume
should be
these guys were. I mean, they have to be,
Yeah.
right?
The people who play on American teams are not all.
No, we're not
American
talking
citizens.
about teams. We're talking about representing the country.
Oh wait, was this the Olympics?
This was
Not,
English.
not
No,
the
this is
Olympics.
England.
No. This isn't the Olympics.
Oh.
This was the Euro finals.
And
the
it's
Euro
England
finals.
versus Italy. It's not
In England
It's
versus
not.
Italy.
Right.
okay. Secondly, when you go to get your brain surgery done, do you put the new guy in just to give him a chance?
That's the biggest point.
No.
I don't want the new guy doing the surgery.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you is, is it that it's not a big deal to have people of color on sports teams.
It's not a thing of color.
No,
it's a thing of experience.
No, but understand what I'm trying to say to you. Why is it like those barriers got broken a cajillion years ago from the beginning of time? Why is that even a thing today? Like that's
part of the question.
Because
are they acting like it's only white dudes on the British teams? There's not.
And they're just trying to placate a certain group of people.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's even a thing. There's always been have you ever heard of Pele? That was supposed to be the greatest.
Yeah, Pele. Yeah, he's Brazilian. Yes.
Yeah.
But once again, I mean, come on. When it comes down to that, when you got to hit that ball out of the ballpark, you don't put the guy in that's a proven not a home run hitter. You put the home runner hitter in.
You go for who's going to win.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So, you don't care. You don't care what
I don't care what color they are, as long as they can hit the ball out of the goddamn park. Hit it out of the park.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, there's always. I've lived in England, right? This is soccer is one thing I had no choice but to see growing up my whole life,
of course,
because that's what my people are into. So this was never a thing. This is what I don't.
No, that's exactly it.
It's not.
This has become a thing in the last 5 or 10 years. Politics is ruining everything.
But there's always been black people on the British football teams.
I don't know why all of a sudden.
There has been. If you let me use an example here. If you have you got the world's best football player here, fastest black running back guy, and then you throw in the white guy just to give him just to make it equal. Mm-hmm. No, you throw the guy who's going to win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Rodney Brady is saying that, but hate is real. There was no reason the black British players had to face such hate. One of the big things that people were noting is the Brits, I guess, were very unhappy with it, so they were throwing around. Racial terms. So here's the thing, right? Okay, so that's not cool. But here's the thing.
No, exactly.
If you this is how I feel about this stuff, right? If you are only getting on this team because they're trying to make a political, social, whatever point, and you're a black player, first of all, you should say no. I don't want that.
You're in for a big surprise because.
But listen. Here's the thing: if they're trying to play that game with you and you know it, and you go in there, you're taking a risk. Sorry.
But,
you run that risk, and then you people get mad. This is how. But let me explain something. People in England are cold-hearted. I'll give you a quick example so you can understand how people in England get down. Do you know what soap operas are? Do you guys know? You ever
like the TV shows?
Yeah, TV shows. Okay, so in England, these TV shows have been going on forever from the time they started TV. And I remember, I think one was called like Coronation Street or some shit like that. So anyway, there's this lady, an old lady, who was on these in this soap opera in England, right? I remember my mother used to look at this thing. She was an old lady, but she was kind of like a bad guy on the show, right? She's an actress, but she was legitimately old. People in England are like this. When they would see her in the streets, she got punched in the face. This is how people can't separate, right? All these things. So I'm telling you, this happened all the time. If anyone who, I don't know if Richard Monder is out there, he'll know what I'm talking about. It's not so bad in America that people realize like, oh, this is a game or not real, but people take their stuff seriously there. So if you play the game and you lose, don't be afraid. Like, this happens to people all the time, that they lose and people say a lot of mean shit to them.
It's like in a baseball game when you got a pitcher that can't pitch very well and he's throwing home runs to the other team, and the manager keeps him in just,
Yeah.
just to give him a shot. Yeah, give him a shot. He can do better. Yeah, and you have a really good pitcher waiting in the bullpen.
Yeah,
and you
but
don't put him
You're
in.
like, just put the guy in.
When
Put the guy-
sports fans,
and you lose the championship because you were just trying to be fair.
yeah, when
that
sports
was
when sports
the
fans
big
get
British
mad,
news.
when sports fans get mad, they get mad. And in Europe, when it comes to soccer, people die.
You know how
No,
much
so there
over
was
football.
you know how much
over
money
soccer
was
games.
bets and everything. Just
No,
There's
but
another-
these people go
another
melee
interesting-
in the streets over soccer.
Another interesting thing that came out yesterday that was being shown across Twitter, and people were. This is so obviously with this previous scenario, there are people being bad to the players, but
they're all there.
there were Asians, what they call Asians, which are not American. What we think of Asian is totally different from what British think of Asian. Middle Eastern is Asian to British. There were guys that were breaking into the game to get to watch, and the local Brits that had paid like thousands of dollars to get seats were like got into a fight. We're getting into fights with these guys and kicking them out of the stadium.
This is every day in
And
England.
Twitter was like, "What the hell? This is racist! How dare they?" And one guy's like, "I paid €1,000 or £1,000 for my ticket, and this guy just broke into the door to get for him."
Can I
for
tell
free?"
you something? In pubs in England, let's just imagine for a second it's all white people. They go there. And if you're like Manchester United and you're like Liverpool and you're on two different, you fuck each other up. They headbutt each other.
It's real
People get
shit.
stabbed. This is like a normal. It's always this.
I don't know personally, but I hear a lot of times in Philly, it's that way too. So
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly, it's like I just paid $1,000. Well, British pounds of what, $1,500 for a seat to watch a game, and somebody's getting in for free. Fuck that. I don't want that.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'd go into fisticuffs with them.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know fisticuffs, but
I think
That's what you get for paying.
fisticuffs.
That's what you get for paying your $1,000.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Let me hit some super chats that came in. Let me get these before people start complaining.
Money.
Okay.
Money.
Flying Rich says, if I get a commercial rating, I can fly Spaceship 2. Who's coming with me?
I know your crash landing record. I'm not sure I'm being first on that plane.
How's your gliding race? How's your gliding race rating there, Flying Rich?
Yeah.
There's a lot of gliding after that motor.
Does a parachute work from space?
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
notice? Did you notice all those Brants and all his cohorts all had parachutes on too?
Oh, I guess
Did they? Yeah.
Yes, they
I guess
did.
it works.
Yes, they did.
Let's
Would you
get
burn up on re-entry if you parachuted in from high altitude?
There's no
not from that
re-entry.
far. Yeah.
You would just
That
die
is
because there's no oxygen up there. That's
Yeah. Zach Carr gave us $5.
Money.
He says,
Money.
yeah. So Zach Carr says the three who missed are actually very talented players, just a severely goofed football fan here. So there you go. But if you people who are into sports, okay, remember LeBron James? What was the team he was originally on? Remember he was on some team originally for years and years, and then people of whatever that city is
left him. Yeah.
I have no idea. I know I shouldn't really be talking about sports, but
we had the same thing in hockey. We had LeCavier. We had a player, Martin St. Louis, did the same thing where he played for us his entire career. Everybody loved him. Then he up and left and said, "Oh, I'm retiring." He went out for a year, and then the team, I think it was the Canadians. He's always wanted to play for this one team. Picked him up for a year so he could play for them. And all the rest of the Lightning fans were like, "Fuck you! You retired, and now you're gonna go play for them."
Yeah,
so, no, same deal.
Yeah, when people take stuff personally, a tremendous amount of hate comes out. Okay, I'll give you a simple example here. Have you ever had a girlfriend that when she gets mad at you calls you every name in the book, or does anything to get you? Well, you guys didn't grow up. You guys didn't live in New York like me.
No, I
so
didn't.
Maybe not. You
that.
probably never met any evil ass women like that. But when people get mad, like they say like hell, there's no hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. When people get mad at you, the things that come out of their mouths, the things that you do, people do some evil stuff. Okay, people do and say some really bad things. They do anything to hurt your feelings. And I'm not saying, like, hey, they're going to say racist stuff. They're going to say all kinds of things. And it happens to white people. You know, someone's going to go, you know, they're going to say
Whatever.
bad words that white people don't like. I don't know, whatever your bad words are. You guys imagine. Whatever it is that, you know, that gets you going. And when it comes to sports, I could tell you, man, people take that stuff super personally in America.
Soccer, they take it very seriously.
People take it seriously here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they take it seriously here too. They get really mad. You'll get mad when some team leaves Tampa or something like that.
Oh no! Fuck.
Okay, you guys really aren't super sports fans.
I lived in Tampa before all the sports, and it won't make any difference. You'll the sun will
football.
still
I
come
can get
up
rid of
to-
the football team.
Yeah.
The owners of the Bucks just suck. Money
Okay,
out
well,
of
let's
the
put it
city.
this way: when someone as a gun guy, when someone betrays the gun guy faith,
absolutely,
you get mad.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't get.
absolutely.
I don't
It might
get mad like.
not
like
you,
physically,
Walter,
I'm
but
gonna-
Patrick gets acidically. He
I
he
don't
gets
like.
bitter.
I don't like betrayal.
Yeah, he gets any level of vengeance necessary.
I don't like betrayal.
Yeah, so
So yeah, no, I get it to it.
Yeah.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get the emotional response. Absolutely.
it's not cool. It's not cool.
No,
but
no, it's not. We're not making excuses for it, but I
Yeah.
do understand it.
when people get mad and they want to push your buttons, they're gonna say whatever it is that makes you mad.
People
Yeah.
are good at doing that.
Whatever it is, I always remember that thing with LeBron James. I remember whatever that was he was from. He was like the king. This do no wrong. And then the day when
said
he
the
went somewhere
Cavalier.
else,
They went to L.A. probably.
yeah, something like
Think
that. Yeah,
so.
they hated on that dude. So
And you know and LeBron is he's a Communist Party member now anyways. So he would do anything for the Chi-Com money. So
but no one, those fans don't mind. They don't mind.
I
They don't mind.
I don't get it.
let me
I'll
just
never
there's
get
a there's a lot of really ignorant sports fans, by the way. So just,
Well, isn't this
I'll
what we're
never
saying? Isn't this what we're saying here? There's a lot of ignorance out there.
no, Appalachian gun runners got it all like right now. They call me a hillbilly and white trash, but I prefer Appalachian American.
Appalachian American.
Yeah. I'll throw that up there. Here, where was that? That just came in?
Appalachian Gun Runner. It's I don't know 10 up from just
Oh.
came in.
Okay, there we go. I'll throw that up here, and then I'll get to this super chat here. That
Oh, we have another super chat.
yeah, there's another one that I missed. Here, let's get this from John Ski. John Ski, here we go.
Money, 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 money.
Gorillas and guns. Capitol Police being placed around the country to use Army surveillance gear to monitor Americans and identify emerging threats. American Stasi.
If
That's from
you
John Ski.
have a link to an article or someplace I can go find that, let me know. I will go look it up. I have not heard about that, and I usually have a pretty good pulse on the conspiracy theories of the country. So it's unusual. I haven't heard about it. So if you do have a link or can have a place that I can read about it, let me know. I'll go look it up while we're chatting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and shout out to DLD After Dark. He says just talking about his show support.
On that same thought, though, did you guys see Jin Saki last week saying that they want people to go door to door? They want to have door to door.
Oh, for the
Um, do you want to have some door-to-door Wacos?
I don't think they thought that through
Do
completely.
you
or-
think the local sheriff's going to go with you when you knock on the door and you're
annoying.
going to give somebody a shot? You might get
Yeah.
shot. You might get shot back.
That's not happening in the country. You can't even go. Like, in the country, how does that work? You can't go on people's property just like that.
Somebody today posted if they can go door to door and promote vaccines, they can go door to door and have people sign up for voter ID cards.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that's a good idea. If it's not mandatory for you to get a vaccine or anything like
And
that.
guess what? You know what?
And it's not.
It-
I won't do it. So
It's
No.
they're well. Anyways,
I don't know how much
It's not-
money they're going to pay these people to go door to door, but it's not worth it. I did
They're
see
not
the
gonna pay
meme
No.
of a dude tied up on a tree, like wrapped around with duct tape.
That's what that was from.
Where
Yep.
was that? Where was that thing?
I saw it on
can't remember where I
Instagram,
saw that.
but yeah, it was like the first day or half a day in trying to get people to sign up for a vaccine or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, just look what. Well, we used to be badasses. Americans have become massive pussies, but we used to be great. The tax collectors used to come by and they get tarred and feathered back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
So
That's a,
nowadays we're just pussies. The Cubans are more righteous than we are. Have you seen them? We're going all politics today.
Okay, you want to talk about?
Don't get me started on that subject.
So right now we got Haiti in turmoil. We got Cuba.
Oh God.
Um,
So we have a lot to talk about politics wise.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Haiti,
What I-
they caught the guys that did it.
Supposedly, allegedly. I don't believe that bullshit.
Yes.
Right now in
Yes.
Haiti, they're saying, and I know we've got some Haitian folks who watch and listen to the podcast, or
Really? I had
some
no idea.
Haitian Americans, or however you guys want to be categorized.
Haitians.
The thing is that now they're saying that there was a guy who was a doctor in Miami, a Haitian guy.
I saw you posted that.
Yeah,
Who
and
helped fund this?
So
That is
this
so-
is they're saying this guy who was a doctor in Miami went back to Haiti to run for office, then hired these guys to be his security detail, and then and then he was like, you know what, guys, instead of being my security detail, why don't you go assassinate the president, and then I'll take over.
Could you imagine? I'd be like,
I don't believe
I'm
that.
going home. I'm
That-
not playing this game anymore.
Okay, anything could be true. That could be true, but that is really ridiculous.
Detail.
What
Why
guy
don't you
is
go,
already you're a doctor in America? You're gonna go to Haiti and you're gonna try to assassinate the president and think you're gonna get away with that?
I read about
Doesn't
this
make sense.
dude, and I don't know if he's really like a doctor like you think.
Is he? What kind of doctor was he?
Well, I mean, it seems
Which
like
doctor?
he's been bankrupt. He actually they foreclosed on a house that was here in Brandon, which is not very far from here.
He had enough
is
money to hire 30 mercenaries, supposedly. Am I supposed to really believe that? Come on now.
I don't even. I don't.
So listen. So we've had this conversation here before where I've told you guys, okay, let's go roll up on Guyana, for example, and take over.
Once
we leave to go do that, you already know you're not coming back, right?
Mhm.
Like
Let me
you're not surrendering.
I
to
ain't rolling
anything.
up. I'm not rolling up on any third world country to be the boss.
This is what I am. Listen to me.
Why would I want to be the big boss man of a third world country?
So if let's say this guy, if what you're saying is true, this guy had money problems. Why would he take his money? Why it costs money to hire these people to
hire
do this.
mercenaries to go kill a sitting president.
It's too crazy. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not true. It could be very well true. But
I think this whole thing glows to me for sure.
because
there
this
are-
guy single-handedly put Haiti right back.
Well,
And you know what I'm thinking? Haiti was already on the edge. He just pushed it right over the edge by assassinating. Like, what was going through his mind?
there's parts missing to this story.
Yeah, I don't. I don't buy it. I don't buy it yet.
Not even. Yeah, I don't buy it at all. There's something
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Cuba. God bless the Cubans. I hope they finally take care of business. I seriously doubt it'll happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is Americans here getting all excited about it. In the meantime, and including like our Senator Rubio, who got all he's getting putting all these posts out there. Yay for the Cubans! Yay. What about here, Senator? When you're pushing red flag laws?
Yeah, he
Isn't that
doesn't
what
believe
he's
in freedom in America.
He's a rhino. He's a
what
commie.
about socialism here? Why aren't you
Yeah, he's a
fighting
commie.
socialism here instead of getting all rah rah for the Cubans? God bless the Cubans. Like I said, I hope they get it figured out. But here, Marco Rubio, right here. You know what I'm saying, man? Right here.
He's a commie.
So my thing about Cuba and Haiti is that everyone around the world, every person deserves to be free, but you have to fight for that. And you have to be willing to die for that. So the thing that I really think I feel the same way about Cuba that I do about Haiti. If you really want to be free, the people have to get that. Like the idea, like right now, Haiti has the idea that America has to come in and save them.
No,
It hasn't worked the last 100 times. So it's the same thing with
100
Cuba.
years.
It won't work. It won't work for America to come in and save you. You have to save yourself. It's the same thing for us here in America. Who the hell's going to save us?
It doesn't run that way over there. They don't even their thought processes are not the same when the way they rule themselves and everything else. It's not, and it never has been.
It doesn't work that way here. It doesn't work that way here, Walt.
But
who's going to save us? Like, people want America to come save them. Who the fuck is going to save America?
Well, America will save itself somehow. But
maybe. But ultimately, that's it. You can only save yourself. No one could come save you.
Stay the hell out of Haiti. Stay the hell out of Cuba, and let them figure it out.
They need to.
Mm-hmm.
And if thousands of people die as a result, then thousands of people die as a result.
If they want to be free. If they want to be free, they have to take the country back and then go, we're going to adopt something. Like, if you want to be like America, adopt this thing called the Constitution and then be willing to die for it. That's it. It's the same thing that Americans have to do here, and Americans have to make that choice. People can't... It's like a drowning man can't save you. How can a drowning man save you?
We always pick the wrong side no matter where we go because of politics. And it never works out, and then we always get blamed for it. The Haitians are already blaming us for this going on now. I'm sure they are. Mm-hmm. And the story is so far fetched, it might be real. Mm-hmm. That's the weird part. It seems like it can't be true. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is real.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's so crazy that it is. Richard Mondo is asking about UFO people. I have no idea what he's talking about. But the thing is like the idea of all these, and, I know that people are mad at Democrats, right? Because they're like, Democrats aren't acting patriotic enough. I don't have respect. Like you're saying, Rubio, there's a whole bunch of politicians on the right that are trying to get all, patriotic now. They were mad. These same mofos were mad when people went to the Capitol.
Hello.
So what the hell are they talking about? When a little tiny amount of Americans got mad and forced their way into the Capitol, these guys were upset. Now people want to go, oh yeah, rah rah, Cuba, we can do. Who the fuck is gonna save Americans? The Americans are getting investigated right now and being asked to rat each other out. There's a dude that his freaking grandmother ratted him out for the thing at the Capitol, and you're thinking we're gonna do some shit in Haiti or in Cuba or something? How's that gonna be? How does that work?
I mean, think about this. The left was so excited for Hong Kong back, 2016, 2017? Remember how excited they were for Hong Kong? Rise up, Hong Kong, take back. But the second Americans go, we're fed up with your bullshit, we're going to do the same there. Oh, that's an insurrection. How dare you? I was so scared I ate sandwiches in somebody else's office. I was terrible.
Where were these politics like Rubio upset when the Capitol Police shoots an innocent person during that whole thing? Did you see the news there? Dead, point blank, boom, dead. Nobody got upset about it. Nothing.
Did we see the rumored speculation about that?
What did
the name of the shooter got released within a transcript. Mm-hmm. It's not accidentally. His name was scrubbed when the transcript was put out by the government entities, but like CNN or not CNN, one of the places that watches governmental things. What's that?
Watchdog
C-SPAN.
C-SPAN. Oh, okay.
No, C-SPAN put out their transcript of it because they live streamed it, had the transcript, and of course his name didn't get redacted. Mm-hmm. So we now know who the shooter was, and supposedly he was working under. The rumor is he was working under Schumer. He was working directly for Chuck Schumer at the time.
Oh, so Schumer got scared and people got capped.
I think it's a good idea they were scared.
Yeah, I do too. I think we all can agree on that.
They have no right to feel comfortable.
They might want to be scared.
Yeah, and that was actually nothing. That's
that's nothing at all.
The people of Cuba, the people of Cuba right now being upset just imagine some people in America that actually get upset and actually go, yeah, we're gonna do something about it. It's a thin veil that's really easy to break through, and the only reason that it hasn't really gotten broken, and I don't consider that it getting broken, is because people are just really happy and comfortable, and no one's
People
really
don't wanna
mad
do it.
here.
It's there's a tipping point on a scale where the discomfort and anger has to outweigh.
Okay, the people in Cuba are hungry.
Exactly. There's a big difference.
That's a
They're
pretty
hungry.
good point.
The people in Haiti are hungry. They're hungry.
Hey,
Did you see what happened when someone put out a rumor that if they went to the American embassy that they were gonna be saved?
Oh God, no.
They shut everything down. What's up? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some patches. There's some patches here.
I'm
There's some
supposed to
patches
get
here.
some, and I want to look at what you got. If you can show them off later.
Oh yeah, I've got stuff sitting right here next to me.
Yeah, we got to
Patches?
show them off.
Yeah, there's some patches. So
And
we'll-
supposedly
we'll
a
get-
sticker from Marley, but I want to see it afterwards. I'm not interrupting. Not interrupting.
Yeah.
But no, Americans aren't mad enough. We haven't. They haven't pissed us off bad enough to actually.
We're
see.
not hungry. We're not
No,
hungry.
not at all.
We're
Yeah,
not
no,
watching.
we-
we're not
we-
watching our kids starve to death.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope. If that
All
were to
right.
come to, if that came to pass,
That
things
won't.
would be very different.
That won't
Very
happen here, man. When dudes start getting
No.
those hunger pains here,
Nope.
yo, it's gonna be interesting. And so the thing I'm saying is that I'm all for the people of Haiti, rising up for themselves, because the only way for Haiti to truly be free is for the people to get to that point where they're like, fuck it, we're gonna do this. There's no government, no outside, no inside government that's gonna come save you. Same thing for the people of Cuba. They can't really stop you. It's like Walter's got Cinnabons. They can't.
Fresh out of the oven.
Yeah, they can't really stop you if you get mad enough, man. If you decide to take
Well-
that place back, it's an illusion that they're living on there. They don't even have F-15s and nuclear bombs. They don't even have them. Right? So, ultimately, I think that's what needs to happen in those places. Like, the idea that America is going to come save you, America can't save itself.
It
Just
can.
think about
but
that.
It takes, or that scale hasn't been tipped heavy enough, and I don't know if it ever would be again.
Well,
So
Yeah. If you okay, we'll see what happens with that. I guarantee you that it's not going to be AOC going to Haiti to deal with that shit.
no. She's happy
Okay.
bitching about it on
Yeah.
Twitter.
None of these people are going to get on the ground and do anything about these things. That's
And she's
that's
probably.
the problem.
I
we're
wonder
dealing with.
how. I wonder how those lefties are looking at Cuba right now, because their ideology is getting overthrown.
well look
Like,
at Obama. Obama was
pro-
going to put the rainbows and bring the unicorns into Cuba and make it one big happy socialist, thing, and
Are they pro Cuban revolution, or are they pro communist agenda? That's what's happening right now. What do they pick? Which button do they press?
Yeah. I would like to see Rubio. paratroop into Cuba and fix that situation.
They would eat him alive.
No, go do it. It's cool. He could do it. He's a
I-
badass.
It would be great. Get him
seems
out of
passionate.
here. He's an ass.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not joking or anything like that. I'm serious.
passionate. I love
Yeah.
that. Passionate has always fixed a revolution. Passionate.
I'm just saying though, if you really want to do something, stop talking about it and be about it, right?
Maybe we need
What
to throw
we're
a little-
supposed to believe about Haiti is this doctor dude, got
Where's it?
30 dudes together,
all right. Let me.
former
let me-
special ops dudes or whatever, and for I don't know what
Who's,
value that has coming from Venezuela or whatever, but
Can I tell you how to rate that story?
Mhm.
Which news outlets are pushing it?
Yeah, it's true.
If the communist / Democratic Party line news outlets are pushing it, then question it, because it's a cover story.
Mhm. Yeah.
because
Not
they
that,
don't.
not that we believe Fox News wholehandedly. I take them with a grain of salt.
Yeah, Chris Bullis
but
is
yeah,
asking
no,
if Trey went to Haiti. I think that Trey did go to Haiti when there was some issues down there not too long ago.
Last
to
time he went and
some
delivered
stuff.
water after a hurricane.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Trey from Aries.
Oh, he went to the Bahamas. He didn't go to.
I thought there
he
was it? I thought there was something that happened.
He was going back. He was going back and forth.
Oh,
to the
that
Bahamas.
okay. That was the Bahamas. Okay, that was in Haiti.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally, I mean, I don't want to sound. I'm the wrong color for Haiti, to be quite honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to sound racist or anything, but the facts of the matter is they don't particularly care for someone my color.
I don't
mean,
personally understand how the other half of the island works perfectly well and is prosperous.
Okay, this is what I've been saying the whole time. It's got nothing. It's the people. It's the mindset.
It's the people in charge.
It's what you allow. I mean, it's what you accept.
Yeah, it's what you allow.
It's the standard that you set for yourselves and you set for that you expect from others. This is how things are different.
Haiti works at the end of a gun barrel. You understand how Haiti works? Haiti works at the end of a gun barrel.
Trust
Gangs,
me,
gun barrels.
I understand.
And you can be the most righteous and indignant. I'm going to change the world, but when that M14 barrel comes up against your temple,
the whole world works at the
the only way you're going to
the whole world.
The only way you're going to change Haiti is you're going to get those people that run around with the guns to change their attitudes too. That's the only way you're going to change it.
Ultimately, someone has to decide, or the folks there have to decide. Like, that's it. We're gonna take this into our own hands and do what we need to.
Well,
do.
you would have to have
And
en masse.
it's tough.
I mean, masses.
Yeah. And it's gonna be crazy. But ultimately, these places only left alone can. I mean, look, what's happening in Afghanistan?
Well, Afghanistan is Afghanistan. We'd have no business being there either.
What this? My kids have grown up. My kids have grown up and gone from just barely, like, bobbing around, not even being able to walk properly, to grown-ass men driving around and all that kind of stuff in this time. And what happened? What exactly?
We are now we pulled out overnight and we gave them a bunch of gear, and then they got paid $80 to give their gear over to the ANA. We're getting paid $80 a person to give all of their shit over to Al Qaeda and then go home.
Yeah.
And $80 in Afghanistan is a lot of money, let me tell you.
Yeah, you probably get a couple of goats for that.
And what happened to all the
what 80? I think we spent like 80 billion over the last 20 years. And
what happened to all the people that we all know, the dudes who had to go serve over there, who had to watch their friends die, who had to get injured, who had to get sometimes bombed by America. Have you ever talked to any of your friends that went through this stuff? And they're like, yeah, dude, we were getting bombed by us.
Yeah, it happens.
Welcome
blue
to
on blue is something
what was
we don't
that?
want to hear.
What was that about?
We don't want to talk.
Huh?
I said blue on blue happens and people don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. So I
happens
don't know.
all the time.
Yeah. And that was, I don't know, what came out of that. What did we do? Did they even, like, I'm not sure. Seriously, I haven't checked up on the results of this. Did they even bring the interpreters over here?
I would hope so, because those guys will be executed instantly if they didn't.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. At some point in history, and we might be old dudes, this is that cycle is going to kick off all over again.
Oh, absolutely. No, we won't be old dudes. It's not that far off. Give it 10 or 15 years, it'll be there. Maybe even less than that, to be honest.
See, you're not even taking into account when the poor Russians were there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's to bring it back to the.
And we were on the other side bombing and providing the weapons to bomb them.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if
we just shouldn't do it. We just shouldn't do it.
It's with the Russians that lost family and everything in Afghanistan too. They're not very happy about things either, probably. So
going back to the American side of things, it's interesting when you hear this whole argument of, well, you need F-15s and nuclear weapons. It's like, I think the Afghanis proved you fucking don't.
Well,
Well, you'll eventually get them when everyone leaves
back up.
and leaves them there for you.
When the whole Afghan thing started at the beginning, we decimated the Taliban. We bombed them into the Stone Age, but we stopped. You can't stop.
Do you think that they would follow? I still think that it plays here because bombing Americans would not be a very polite thing that people would just roll over and take. I think it still applies.
I think we've talked about this before. My own personal philosophy is that the place just needs to become glass, and we don't need to put boots on the ground. Okay.
You know what? Let the Chinese have fun there. Okay. The Chinese will be in there pretty soon.
The Chinese are already in Haiti. They're already in Haiti. They're already in a lot of countries. Very close to America.
And if you're dumb enough to sell your soul to the Chicoms, then you get what you get.
Lots of people are doing it, man. Where Guyanese people are doing it every single day. You know that?
When a country comes in and is going to give you food, and you go, I don't fucking care about your politics, you're feeding me, of course you're going to go, oh, hell yeah, you know?
Okay, well.
Yeah. Well, this is the old, you can either teach a man to fish, and feed him for life, or
governments don't want you to learn
fish.
They want you to be dependent on them. 100%.
Yeah. Shout out to, there's a bunch of people out there. I see the Black Diamond Guns and Gears guys out there. Shout out to those guys.
What's going on in the gun world?
Yeah.
Razor JB says, I'd love to go back if rules of engagement were from the early 2000s. Yeah, the fun times.
That's what I'm talking about.
All the shit that... Have you seen the stuff that guys got away with in the invasion of Iraq back in 2004, 2005?
Look,
you could take all sorts of stuff. You got trophies. They got rid of war trophies after that. It was a pain in the ass.
Look here, I was talking with somebody that I know that that's been over in that part of the world, and they kind of agree with me. You're riding through a neighborhood and the bomb goes off in a vehicle, and you're driving down the street. You come back later on and you clear that street out about 100 yards around. You flatten it, boom, and then you put out the flyer and say, look, that was unnecessary.
Don't do that shit.
We don't
do that stuff. If you do it again, we'll go a mile radius, and you blow the fucking place to
hearts
oblivion.
And minds, Walter. Hearts and minds.
Kill them all, let God sort them out. It's a T-shirt. And eventually, even the stupidest person learns a lesson after a while. So that's all.
Okay,
I'm saying.
but okay. Here's the lesson. Here's the lesson, though. Who really paid for that in America? When you look at the death toll on the American side, and you see the folks walking around without their limbs,
and
who
why
really paid
that?
the price for that in America? What's the
price
that we really paid for that? Isn't that like, while that price was getting paid, look at what the hell's going on? You got idiots like AOC in Congress. So who paid the price? You think those people paid the price? Like they paid the price, just them? This is why I'm saying, like, there was a time. Here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There was a time when I was that guy, right? Because of my perspective, which is a really important thing. When I looked at it, I was like, yeah, how come America doesn't do something? I'm not that guy anymore. Fuck that. Okay? And it's not that I don't care. Like, I get it. I was born in a third world country. I was born in Guyana. I've lived in Nigeria. I get it. But if you really want to save yourself, you're the only person who could do it. If we have to save ourselves here in America, who is coming from anywhere in the world to do that shit? Who's coming?
Okay.
No one's coming, right? So if it really gets there for us,
to come.
No, me neither.
Why would I want some? You come to my country, try to save me. That's like having a target.
And I also don't wish bad on those people. I hope that they actually, like, people would actually get that message and go, nope, we're going to take this over. We're going to get rid of these people. We're going to lock this shit down, and we're going to fix this and move on. But you know what? More than likely, most human beings, not just in America, not just around the world, most human beings want someone else to do the shit for them.
Absolutely.
And that's the painful part of it, right? And they don't, you think when people do something for you, there's no price for that. Doesn't, And this is the thing that we're always looking at, right? Like, even we're friends, but we try to do things for each other. They're not necessarily the same things. Walter's got his skills, like Walter was
But I ain't
talking
gonna
about.
hold your hand all the time.
No.
You got to figure it out.
We go through this all the time. But
I'm gonna hold your hand only so long, and then after that, I'm gonna let it go, and you got to figure it out.
Yeah, but there's a level of, I think there's a level of, when you volunteer and you do things and people are doing things for you, this is how things move forward, right? And stay together, and but when you have the idea that you're just going to do nothing and everyone's going to come in and save you because America, whatever it is, that's just not.
Is the chat going that fast, or did I just miss something?
I don't know. It is. Yeah.
Oh, I must be catching up. It was like.
Oh yeah. Probably just
there's a
Wow,
thing.
I was off on another channel.
Yeah, for all the folks who are out there, smash the thumbs up. So okay, listen. I really do hope those people, that the people all around the world that are going through shit is really about to get bad. You're going to hear, it's not just like Cuba or Haiti. You're going to hear a lot of that. You're going to be surprised when it's some European countries that start looking like that.
Oh, I'm surprised it already in France is boiling, actually. France is boiling. So,
yeah,
and France has been boiling for a while. So, when it happens in France, it's not going to be pretty. So,
yeah,
and I'll just say that it won't be pretty.
Yeah. So let's see here. What should we go?
Trump says he broke a big story today, but he didn't say what. So I'm trying to find it. July
Trump says
12th,
press F for nuke. That's what I saw.
Leaks
Where
show
is this story?
ATF preparing operation targeting Smith & Wesson and others.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me see. I can get that up here.
A leaked
I did
email
see
shows
for
the Bureau of
races?
Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms
Yeah,
is
I do
seeking
have that.
volunteer industry operator inspectors to serve as temporary details to the Boston field office in mid-October of this year. The email was sent out across the ATF to get volunteers for the operation. The purpose of the detail is to carry out several large-scale inspections of gun manufacturers and subcontractors in the New England area. Action isn't limited to any single firearms manufacturer. It seems like the ATF is targeting the gun industry in New England as a whole. The ATF is not acting on any actionable information, but will be looking for record keeping and other compliance violations. The detail would last 30 days, and the IOIs would target several major manufacturers across the Northwest region. New England is the home to some of the follow-up. ATF email leaked to AMLN News. Smith & Wesson was specifically named for the inspections. Seems like the 165-year-old company has been in the crosshairs of anti-gun groups, blah, blah, blah. And then it's going to go on for other things.
So, okay, let me let you guys say what you think about this first before I start running my big mouth. You don't. What's that, Patrick?
I have nothing else to say about the
Peggy?
ATF. They're a useless fucking organization that. The regulatory. When is the last time you've heard news about them going after an alcohol company or a tobacco company or? It's only firearms. That's all they do is firearms.
When's the last time you heard of them going after real bad guys? It sucks.
Never.
It
Never,
sucks.
ever.
It sucks to hear this with Smith & Wesson, right? It does.
Yeah.
I don't like to hear this kind of stuff. There's other companies there, and I know that everyone can't leave, but I kind of feel like what we were just talking about applies to this shit. Why are you still there?
But the ATF is national. If all the groups move to Florida or Texas, the ATF is still going to come get you. They don't give a shit.
True, but there's different zones here for the ATF and how they go after stuff, There's different zones. We've looked at this before. There's some zones out there that are just straight up, doing lots of crazy shit like this all the time. And this happens to be that same zone.
Trump had the opportunity to really rein them in, and it wasn't taken, and it's very disappointing. I don't know. Maybe the next freedom-loving, liberty-loving president that comes into office will rein them in, but at that point, is it going to be too late? Who knows?
Don't count on it.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I know. Absolutely. Don't count on it.
Is Crump saying could have had you? Yeah, Crump. If you want to come on, just ask Lola, and she'll give you the thing. If you want to come on and talk about it,
we just discussed it. Well, yeah. we already talked about it.
Yeah. So,
hey, Patrick.
What's up, Walt?
Not to change the story drastically, but there's a TFB has a Friday Night Lights 4 night vision.
Saw that. I was looking at
that.
While you guys were talking about something else, I went over there and was looking at that. There's some really cool looking night vision from around the world.
I know, Patrick.
Where is it? Let me see. Let me see if I could find it.
If you could go back in time, I'd like to plant you right about 1989 when the wall came down.
and
and
all the shit
all the Russian night vision popped up on the market.
was it cool?
There was all kinds of interesting things that popped up. Military stuff plus civilian type stuff, and then what happened was the world powers that be decided, oh shit, this is
that looks cool.
Too many people getting access to this stuff.
Look at the French Foreign Legion one. Scroll down, you'll see a guy with an MP5, an MP5 SD. That one there, yeah.
This one?
Those look like. No, keep going. You'll see it.
I see it.
That looks like a PVS-7.
ARs.
Keep going. Keep that. Oh no,
right
keep
there.
going. Keep going.
No.
One more.
That looked like
there
an right here. Ooh.
Oh, that
he looks
one
like
there.
Snake
Wow.
Eyes.
Isn't that cool?
Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy's badassery.
Isn't that badass looking?
You know what's funny? So when we on Friday, Walt, was it Friday or Thursday, Patrick, when we talked about night vision? Thursday maybe. Yeah, I showed the old school. I still have it here in the van, getting radiating my cojones.
Oh yeah. Your
it was scary. Yeah.
The goggles?
Yeah, and actually a bunch of glass came out of there. So the glass must be broken.
There was a broken lens in there.
One of the lenses for the vehicle is broken.
Yeah. So check it out. What's this from John Crump Live? Let's see.
Money.
Crump says the head of the industry operations is leading the operation. These guys are all jockeying for positions at the ATF.
I think that's what they're doing. No, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I think they are showing their true colors. So if Chipman were to get installed, they would say, well, look what I'm doing to help out. Look what I'm doing to help out. Why don't you put me in high power? It's all about money. It's all about the money and power.
Yeah, but what we need... So, listen, I'm not blaming it on Smith & Wesson. These companies shouldn't be going through this shit. But I think we there's a couple of things that need to happen here. There's some places in America that are better than other places. It shouldn't be like this. But if you don't fight for this stuff in the first place, this is how you wind up like this. This is how it winds up happening to you. And I think that's part of it, even though it's not the whole thing. They shouldn't be allowed to get away with that. And the industry as a whole should be spending money in this direction, suing the crap out of these people, pushing back on them. But I don't really see that, right? They've made a lot of money, but they haven't really done it. So it sucks that it's going to happen to them. But
and
I'd
at
like
this
to
point,
see
it was leaked out. It's happening, right? There's not... I mean, ATF is going to go through with it.
Yeah. But this is what's going to happen here when everything turns really super political like this. Isn't this the same section of the ATF that went after companies over the pistol braces? Isn't this the guys who were visiting people? Isn't this that part of the world? Part of America? Isn't this the same section or area where this stuff was already happening?
It's just also tiring.
Yeah. Now, then again, on the flip side, hey, we've had the ATF visiting people in Nevada, so, but there's stuff happening over there, too.
What was that about?
They've been visiting remember they were visiting the solvent trap companies and all of that kind of stuff.
There's
so
a
the 80%ers
going through right now for a guy here in Florida that was making those credit card lightning links. It's just an image etched onto a credit card, piece of metal.
Yeah, that's becoming a fiasco.
He got arrested 6 months ago and is he's in court right now fighting it. And God, I mean, you can't put. I mean, to me, it seems like an easy win, but it takes money, and it's scary to think they have the whole weight of the federal government coming down on you.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on with that I don't know if I'm supposed to even talk about. Crump says same area, but also was national. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we just didn't miss. We just didn't, in a lot of ways, we didn't pay attention to stuff, and we got bamboozled and pushed in different directions, and all kinds of crazy things. They're not listening either.
I mean, they are emboldened at the moment to do whatever they want. A huge number of congressmen and women signed a thing saying cut that shit out when it came to the pistol braces. They ignored it. So
but you have to do something. Signing a piece of paper doesn't mean anything.
No,
unless you turn the money off, or you do,
That's
or you
that's
bring,
the thing. Is they
Yeah,
know that
fire
they
some
have the
people,
votes
put some
to
people on
not be
trial.
regular.
Yeah, you know, some people, they need to pay for this stuff.
People
so.
on trial. No.
Yeah, James Miller saying, did you see how the state of Missouri stood up to the DOJ with regards to the Pro 2A bill they just passed? Yeah, didn't they put up a thing saying that they're not welcome?
Good. I mean, they need
Missouri?
to follow through. That's the only way to prove that. I mean,
Yeah,
if
it has
you
to be
pussyfoot
teeth.
out like Tennessee did or whatever, then
Yeah, there has to be teeth to what you're saying. Like, these people come in to your state and try to do shit, and you lock their asses up.
absolutely, and you don't let
That's
them
what
out.
you do. Yeah, you lock them up. That's, I mean, how
You lock them up, and then when the ATF says let them go, you say
No.
Fuck you. No, they criminally trespassed in our state, and they are now criminals.
Yeah, but I doubt any of that's gonna happen. So,
Well, the Texas is really the only.
like I said, America can't help itself right now. So I don't know how
we're
it can
too
help
pussy.
anyone.
We're as a collective.
I mean,
we're
what
too
it's
pussy.
all
We don't
about.
want to be.
That's what it is. It's about
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah.
I know it's always been about the money.
Yeah.
There was something today that I was watching. I don't even remember what it was this morning. I got caught up in something I was watching, and
Yeah.
the only thought that always comes to mind is all these people that are running the world, basically from DC. If you remove the money, those people would fuck right off back to the private sector. If they weren't making $175,000 a year and benefits and health and everything else, if they were tied to, you know what? I won't even tie them to minimum wage. If you tied them to the national average, $44,000 a year, most of those people would fuck back off to the private sector. But that'll never happen. They will never take a salary cut. Never take a salary.
Yeah, a lot of these agencies now have super tactical units and all kinds of shit. So, yeah, they're gearing up for something. But listen, let's do show and tell for a little while, then we'll go back to other stuff.
Yeah. We've been talking politics for an hour and a half.
Yeah, let's do show and tell. Okay, so I'm gonna show off something to you guys. So, do you guys remember when the Pew Pew Jew was on? Yehuda Reamer?
Yeah.
Cool dude. Yeah, Pew Pew Jew. Remember? Were you on?
I know
Walter?
who you're talking. I know who.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking.
Yehuda. Yeah, so he's got a new book out. And I did.
Tool.
That should take down. So I showed this book before. Well, actually, I put it on my social media. So it's called Bullet Points by Yehuda Reamer. Reasons Why America Should Embrace Common Sense Gun Laws. And and there's Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro says comprehensive. New York Times bestseller, Ben Shapiro. So here's the cover. We're actually going to have him on. Now, you have to actually read this book.
Is this a I gotcha? You bought the book and read it because I gotcha? Okay.
Yeah, you need to actually read this book. I'm not going to show you guys. I'll show you the cover. I'll show you the back. This is the Pew Pew Jew here. So just take everything. I have read this entire book. I have gone through this because I am a genius. And, I have the ability to read and absorb books faster than normal men.
I don't read. I never read. I'm bad.
But I don't know. So Pew Pew Jew is coming on. I just want to tell you guys about this book. You can get it. If you go to pewpewjew.com, you can get it. He's going to be here on the show sometime. I don't know if it's this week or next week or when he's coming on, but he'll be on the show. And
Pew Pew.
Yeah, I recommend you guys get this book. It's honestly like an easy fun read. But I think it's really for the anti-gun people to give them the points that they need. So I think this would be a good book to get for those anti-gun people in your life to help them out. You get this, you put it in the stocking stuffer, as a stocking stuffer type of thing. You send it to them, they'll really appreciate you for sending this. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
If people actually functioned off of logic instead of emotion, liberals wouldn't. The left wouldn't exist.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So I think you wanted to see.
I got some show and tell. Check out what came in.
Oh, what you got? Okay, let's see what you got. Okay, let's see.
This
Show me what you got.
This is a Blue Force Gear sling adapter.
Oh.
On the MP5 stock. I was trying to figure out a good way to
Nice.
attach a sling to the MP5 stock, so I got this wire adapter from Blue Force Gear. It's like $10. It's really cool. And if Walter comes through this weekend, I will be doing a video on all of the MP5 fitment that we have, all the cool little tools that we have, because Hank has a different stock. I have a bunch of stocks. Walter has some stocks. I got handguards. We're gonna do a whole video on.
Oh, he's doing a comprehensive video. Babyface P is going comprehensive on
Walter's
your
gonna
asses.
I
hope you're ready for all this comprehension. That's about to.
All right.
Patrick's
So,
about
yeah,
to
let's
smack you up with some comprehension.
Let's
I'm
see
gonna
some
have to bring my
patches.
portable air conditioner for this comprehensive unit.
Yeah.
Oh, did I show you guys the sticker that was made for me as well? I'll send it to you, Hank. Keep doing your thing.
Oh yes. Okay, so check it out. Toxic Patch Company did send us some patches. That's what we got here. This came in. So here, I'll go on my thing right now. I'm gonna pop out my old Microtech.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I don't know if that's even gonna focus. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on, focus. Focus. Boom, boom. There you go. There's the old Microtech getting popped out for this here. I mean, it's probably a little bit of overkill. This thing is packed with patches, so let's see what we got in here. Should I just be taking out patches randomly out of here? Oh, this is a lot of patches.
Listen, I hear half of those are mine, and there's a sticker for Marley.
Whatever I don't want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's Yeet. that's a little. I'm just randomly taking them out of here. I don't even know
There
what.
must be a bunch of crap in there. There's
I don't
a
know
lot.
what that is. Right? It looks like an eyeball, right?
Yeah,
eyeball?
I'm not
Okay.
sure what it is. It's cool though.
What is this? What does this say? You're gonna have to.
On God? On guard? On God.
I'm guessing it's on God. Okay, I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
there's Benjamin
No,
Franklin
it's up-
behind it.
Hold it upside
Yeah.
down. Flip it the other way.
Wait, flip it the other way?
Dog, no? No, that doesn't work. On God? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. There's a bunch of the eye ones. So if you like the eye one, there's a bunch of those. I'll put out the duplicates here. Let's see.
Oh
yeah, there's a bunch of the
he
Yeet
did,
ones.
Crump, I guess Crump has a bunch of patches that are coming in as well, and Toxic did those for Crump too.
Oh, these are
and they look-
these are awesome. Oh, I'm gonna.
They look really
okay.
good. Some
This is
maybe-
probably what's for Marley right here. Hold on. Let's see. Come on.
Let's see. Those are absolutely for Marley.
Those are
She's gonna be-
huge.
don't tell her. She's gonna be so excited.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She loves the sprinkle stuff.
Yeah, so there's a couple of those in here with the sprinkle stuff. Let's see, I'm still going through. Yeah, so there's this is another sprinkle thing. Check this out.
Grenades? Oh, those are cool. They
Yeah,
look like
that's
cookies.
nice.
I want to eat those.
Yeah, they do. And they're big. So there's a couple of those in there. There's these little guns. I think there's 3 of everything.
Wow,
For
that's
some-
good, Walter. There might be some stuff.
For some reason, I think Toxic Patch Guy does not like Walter. He says he was complaining about Walter eating during the show, but I think he was just joking.
I got you eating right here. I got you eating.
Hank, we're too old. Even I'm too old. Jay says on God means that it's means that when you say something on God means that you really mean something you said. Like on my honor, like it's a slang thing. Like on God, I
says-
really mean that.
Oh, is
We're
that
just-
some kind of slang from like
I think we're not hip enough for this shit.
Yeah, that's some millennial slang that we don't know. But anyway,
Toxic Patch says the white ones glow in the dark. He's on the chat, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, shout out to him. Oh, what's that, Walt?
There was a question in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
If I make a Picatinny rail adapter that would work on the Ruger PC charger. No, I don't. So,
Oh,
Could
that
look
was
into
from YNH.
yeah, YNH, yeah.
You make a Picatinny buffer tube adapter to work. Okay.
And I will give John Crump a shout out if you want to pre-order his FFOA patches on Black Swan Tactical.
Yes. So here's some
And
more.
it is very cool looking.
Here's some more. Send memes. This one says. Come on. There we go.
Oh, I like that one.
Send memes. There's a couple of those in there.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Send memes. Let's see what else we got in here. There's toxic.
Sticker?
There's a sticker right there, and then this one. I don't even know what this is. It looks like venom.
Oh, it's
maybe?
like a nylon.
I think it's
patch?
venom.
Oh, that is
yeah.
venom. I think that
Yeah.
is venom. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go.
Oh, I like that one. I'm
That's
calling
actually
dibs on that one.
So
that
this
one's
must
awesome.
be one of the glow in the dark ones. So I think that's it.
Oh, I'm putting. If it's glow in the dark, I'm calling dibs on that to go on my night vision helmet.
Yeah, I think there's only like 2 of those in there. There's a bunch of stickers and stuff like that. So yeah,
Cool.
So you guys will,
So he created without me saying anything, hopped in and created a logo sticker that I think.
Are you showing us this?
Yeah, I'm going to. He designed this. I'm holding it. I'm building the building.
Oh,
building
you build
it.
it. Okay.
He designed this without me
Suspense is getting
even
going.
asking or anything, and it said, "Yeah, go ahead and take it and use it for."
I see the
stickers."
UPS guy out here by my house.
Hopefully that is a dagger. If you need to go take it, go ahead, Walter.
No, I see
Check.
Lola's out there.
Hold on. Check that out. How awesome is that?
That is a very accurate description of you. With your
So I'm
Look at those little chubby fingers.
yeah, right. Well,
I'm thinking.
wait, hold on, dude. Can you just send that to me so I can show it on the? Wait, I think I have it. Right?
Let me try. I don't
somewhere?
have it. I don't have it downloaded. I have a Adobe Illustrator file. I don't have like a JPEG of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me.
Oh no! You know what I
did the
could
dagger
do? I
come?
could send it to you.
Okay, Lola says the dagger came. You gonna put it in here? Well, I can't show it.
Yeah. Oh, you can take a
I can't.
picture, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, take a picture
Is
and
that
send
secret?
it to me,
Can we
Lola.
tell people that we have that coming?
Yeah. So the UPS
Hold on.
guy just came in with the dagger from PSA. So there's this. I don't know what happened to Patrick's thing here,
My
but
focus is out. Check
Yes.
your Instagram. I just sent you an image. Come on.
yeah. So what's been happening? Have you guys followed that PSA has been sending around a dagger for everyone to shoot? So I think it was previously with 704 Tactical, right,
Oh,
Walt?
cool.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you saw that video, right?
Yes, I did, and he mentioned it was going to you next.
Yeah, he gave me
Oh,
a shout
cool.
out
I didn't
there.
know that. I'm gonna have to go watch it.
After
No.
us,
I'm not gonna go watch it. I want to have a fresh, clean perspective. I don't want anybody telling me nothing.
You want that? It want to be like a virgin the first time.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I think after us is actually going to Tactical Toolbox, Jonathan.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah, we beat him to it.
And we're done
No,
with it.
no. God.
There's a whole bunch of people have gotten it already. There's
Yeah.
like some good videos.
You're getting
out
sloppy
there.
seconds or thirds or fourths.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
so
send it with some baby wipes to him or something. So
Oh,
he can
actually,
get
Toxic
clean
Patch
it.
sent this thing to me here. I could share it. Boom.
There you go.
That's what it looks like right there.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah. So
that should be on a t-shirt.
He gave me full permissions to use it for a sticker as long as he's cool with me using it for other things. I may throw it on a shirt, or I may throw it on. I don't want to. Again, it was given to me, so I want to make sure I have permissions to use it for stuff first.
Right. I would definitely.
I specifically got a yes on stickers. We'll see if anything else gets approved.
Okay.
But yeah, super cool.
Okay.
I thought that was awesome. He sent
Yeah.
it to me the other night, and I was like, "Damn, that's cool."
While I'm on here, Razor JB now is because the other day when I went on my phone and I don't know how it showed up on my phone. There's some dancing chicks. Do you guys
Okay.
remember that? It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's some kind of random. I think
Oh,
I got
I
hacked.
don't know how
Yeah.
that showed up on your phone.
So now Razor JB always sends me these things, and he's like, "This is for Walter." This is what he tells me every single time. So here, I'm gonna share
God,
some
here
of
it
these
goes.
with you. Here we go. Here's one. He's like, "Oh, this is for Walter. Check this out." What? These chicks are like, "Oh, I think we're gonna dance." Oh, wait, we're dancing now. Oh, here we go. Getting down. Alrighty, there you go. So that was for Walter. I don't know if
He
Walter's
chose
seen that
wisely.
yet.
He chose wisely.
I don't know if Walter's seen that yet. Here's
I
another
saw it.
one for Walter. Here's another one for Walter.
Oh
And
my god.
boom.
Wow, that back porch is getting it. That's
There you go. All right. So Razor, every time now, Razor JP is like, "Oh, this is for Walter right here. Here you go." So
bless his heart. Thank you, Razor JB. You the
he's
man.
thinking about you, Walt. He's thinking about you.
You're thinking the right way.
Yeah. So let's see here. Okay. So hold on a second here.
Toxic Patch says the Venom one is reflective if you hit it with a flashlight.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I don't have my. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Now I got to dump all those out.
Now you're gonna find it.
Yeah, I don't even know what I did with it.
We can do.
Okay.
We can do
Yeah,
something.
we'll figure that out. Okay, so Lola has pictures inbound here. She's sending in pictures. Let's see if I could throw this up on the screen here. Here we go. That looks good.
That thing pretty as a motherfucker. No?
Yeah, that looks good. That's a nice. It looks like it's in a nice box too. I know this is kind of upside down or whatever, but it comes in a decent. I like the blue of the box.
Do we know if it takes any sort of aftermarket Glock 19 stuff? Like, can you add triggers or barrels?
I believe that you could definitely sights. It uses the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
That got no threaded barrel. Okay, no threaded barrel.
No, but I
no
think
threaded. But I'm wondering if we could. I'll bring my.
I think I think Elfster's had this gun before, and someone I haven't had a chance to look at Elfster's video yet.
We got sloppiest of seconds from everyone.
My apologies, but I heard through the grapevine that Elfster's was able to put a suppressor on it.
Cool.
So I don't know if he's out there. We see Elfster sometimes in the chat. If someone sees him come into the chat, or if he's out there, ask him how he put a suppressor on it.
Very carefully.
DLD After Dark says, thank you for doing what you all do. Shout out to all three of you. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Very much. Thank you very much.
I always keep it up, son.
You got to keep them peckers high. We're just dudes talking shit on the internet.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Where was it? Someone said Geisley pacifier. Was there a Geisley pacifier in that thing?
Oh, is it? I didn't even notice. If that is, that's amazing.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me go back and. Oh,
no,
here,
I don't think it's
this one I accidentally found here on my phone when I was going back. I'm just going to share that with you for a second. Okay, and
dear.
Okay, you don't need to see more than that. Okay.
Yeah. So Elfsters, I'm watching his video right now.
Need to see more than
Elfsters drops a 19 upper directly on it, threaded, ready to go, and throws a can on it. So.
Okay.
Looks like it's compatible with the 19.
Okay, it's compatible. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have. So what's gonna happen with that? With the dagger is, so the three of us are going to attempt to, I think it's somewhere around, I have to see exactly what the, no, it's like at 3,000 rounds or something like that. I think we're going to try.
Right now?
Yeah, it might be, let me see what the round count is. Hold on. I got to.
Did they actually, I thought they were shipping you 1,000. Did they ship you 1,000?
Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna
that's gold. That's like mailing gold through the mail and then telling somebody on the
we're
internet,
gonna shoot all
I
of
just
it.
sent you a big ass gold chain.
We gonna bust some caps, man. I'm gonna be doing it upside down, left and right, ghetto, non-ghetto, one-handed, two-handed, everything, man. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that it is at 3,201 rounds.
That's all.
Ish. So we're gonna get it over 4,000. I think we're going to.
It should be well broken in for us.
Yeah, we should try to get it to 5.
Do you really want to use that much ammo? I don't shit gold, Hank Strange.
Let's come on, yeah.
I'm gonna use PSA's ammo. I can tell you that.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, bring some ammo, dudes.
I've been bringing ammo for years.
Throw some ammo in the pot. Let's.
Dudes.
Yeah, so we're gonna go way over 4,000 because obviously that's just 800 rounds. We're gonna do more than 1,000 rounds. I want to see if we can get it. We can get it past there. So yeah, but there's definitely some videos already out there with that gun. It's now in our possession, and we will. We will put that out. S-Man7290 says, is that dagger going to have the same frame angle as the Glock?
I think it does. It looks very similar. It even has a little hump. By the way, I'm a big fan of the Glock hump. I know a lot of people hate it, but personally,
yeah,
I like it.
Brian Quick says, PSA Dagger buyers, I hate Glock so much, I'm going to buy a non-Glock Glock just to show them.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it works. Well, that's why we're here doing this. That's what's going on here. We're going to see. This one gun has so far had 3,200 rounds through it. We're going to get it over 4,000 rounds. Probably, depending on where these guys are at, we might get to 5,000.
704 had hardly any problems with it at all. Nothing. So, from what he was saying, so yeah,
yeah,
bust some caps, man.
Yeah,
upside
Kathy
down.
Music Lover says, "Who got a dagger? I heard they have problems." So there's been problems out there. You guys aware of
I-
what the issues are?
No, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I asked her what issue she heard about,
Mhm.
and we'll see.
Yeah. What issues? What was
If we
it
can
that
read
you heard of? Yeah.
Bricks and Kathleen Music Lover, 1911 grip style. So something to consider is you can only go with the angle of the feed and the angle of the magazine. You can only go so far from the Glock grip angle. And to me, the
Using a
dagger
Glock
looks like
mag.
yeah, it's based on the mag, so you can't really make it a true 1911 angle. You still have to follow the mag.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is it's probably closer to a polymer 80 angle, but it does have that hump that hits you right in the palm of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Phrasing. And I think personally, I think it's gonna. We'll see, but I think it's gonna fit nicely.
Yeah.
In the
So as we usually do, whatever, and this is what we do. So we are going to put whatever happens.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
If it busts and falls apart, then you'll know.
Yeah, we're going to try to do this very fast. That's why it's going to be more than one of us shooting that thing. So we're going to put as many rounds through it as quickly as we can. I mean, my plan is to test it on paper and stuff like that. Walter seems to be messing around with a stapling,
He's doing
a staple
something
gun.
over there.
Yeah, staple gun.
Staple gun.
So what we'll do? We'll test it on paper and stuff like that, but then we'll be shooting at steel or shooting at the berm, and we're gonna try to put those rounds through there rapid, get it nice and heated up. You guys make sure you bring your gloves.
704 was cooling it off in water every once in a while, so
Yeah.
You must have got it really worked up.
Yeah, so we'll have some water out there too if that's what it
And you got to
really
cool your
comes
thing
down
off
to.
in water. It's getting worked up real hot.
Yeah. You know, Edge of the South says, "Is the dagger compatible with Glock parts?" I believe
think
that it
so.
is.
It looks
Some of
like
it.
other than the lower itself is different. It looks like a polymer 80 in the sense that it'll take everything Glock Gen 3 Glock related. We will test it. Believe me, I will test that because I want to know if you can put a bunch of stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Babyface P and his pumps.
Yeah.
what was that?
Devil Dog 81mm says Babyface P and his humps.
Yeah, he was talking about the humps on the grip,
Glock
remember, just now?
I like
He was
the
talking
Glock.
about the humps on the grip.
Oh, okay. I heard
Yeah.
something else. Never mind.
Yeah, Kathleen Music Lover says, "My Timberwolf frame is nothing like a Glock frame." I think I have a Timberwolf... No, wait, I have a Timberwolf slide, right? No. Frame?
You have a Timberwolf. You have two Timberwolves. You have a 19 and a 17.
Yeah, I think I got those from my brother, Anonymous.
Remember, the only thing I'm saying is, remember, you can only go so far on grip angle according to the magazine fitment.
Yeah, so let me see. Patrick,
Timberwolf,
you
I think
sent
it's
me...
the most straight you can get. Maybe Polymer 80 is the most vertical you can get out of that magwell.
Yeah, so here's one that Babyface has a video that just went up on this. Here you go.
Yeah,
This
I
is his...
forgot about
someone's...
that.
Look at that. Oh, that's a nice,
that went live today.
optic you have on there. Nice red dot.
You have no idea how much I have been spent on that damn thing.
So tell us about this gun that we're looking at here that is just a picture.
That is a Polymer 80 build I put together using Barnauls parts. So it's all Barnauls.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, this is a Brownell slide.
Brownell slide, Brownell's barrel,
threaded
Brownell's upper
barrel.
parts kit, and the lower parts kit is one that I picked up that I had sitting around.
Oh, cool. How you liking it so far? Or you haven't shot it yet, right?
I haven't shot it, but I'm on the fence. I'm gonna say it again. I like the Glock hump. I like that hump on the grip of the Glock, and the Polymer 80 is very straight and very square. It's very rectangular in your hand. So I'm not 100% sure yet.
Some people like that. The Polymer 80s tend to be more of that 1911 grip angle. And I'm good with the Glock grip angle, but some people like that.
See,
more.
that's the thing I find is I have a 19 that I built from parts sitting. It was actually a 23 frame that I bought back before the panic. Somebody was selling them for $45 a piece. I should have bought like 10 of them.
Yeah.
But
back.
Yeah.
I know they'll come back.
They're not back. They're still there.
Okay. Who's still there?
But so I have that.
Those
19
frames are
and
still there. They're never went anywhere.
Okay.
I really like that. I really like that grip angle especially when you put a can on the front. That Glock hump pressing into your palm, really makes that suppressor not dip as much. That's just what I found. And mind you, I grew up shooting, like, my first pistol was a Glock, and I shoot a 19 I like the 19. It just fits my hand. I shoot it well. I've put, tens of thousands of rounds through 19s because I've had a couple. So it just works for me. But I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that when I do a shooting video of the Polymer 80 this weekend.
Okay. Yeah. Toxic Patch Company. What was he saying here? The Trigicon RMR. Yeah, I guess he's asking if that's a Trigicon RMR, and he says it costs more than the gun, which is probably not true.
That's an RM07, and it is absolutely the worst RMR that Trigicon has ever fucking made. It is awful.
I think Patrick doesn't like it.
and I'm never going to get rid of it. So I bought it from Hank at a good discount. It was one that Hank had acquired from somewhere. I paid $250, which is a good price on an RMR. Then I decided, hey, I think I can fix a tritium myself, and broke it, and sent it back to Trigicon, and that was another $220 to get it fully repaired. So I am now.
So yeah. Oh, you had to pay to get it because you tried to fix it.
I had to pay another $200 and something to get it fully repaired and night sighted. So it's brand new.
So it should be good.
I am now full price plus some.
It is more expensive than the gun.
Oh, absolutely. I probably have
$450
in that optic, and I.
Yeah.
So mad at myself for that.
I have another package here from Ben Reyes, so I'm gonna open this up. I don't think I need my I don't think I need the knife for this. Let's see. So this is some interesting carbon coasters that he made. So like coasters for drinks. No, carbon. Like as in carbon.
It's like lead? Or
graphite?
Like,
yeah. That I guess there's a thing where people. So okay, here they go. So here it goes, but I'm gonna have to take this
slate. It's slate.
Yeah, like a slate type thing. I'm gonna take it off of there. Hold on.
That's cool.
It's slate.
Yeah, so
I can do that with my laser, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's doing some of that. Wait, hold on a second. Was that a deliberate?
I like that flex.
Yeah, was that like deliberate there, Walt? With the
I'll say it again. I can do that with my laser.
Okay, you didn't do it yet, but thanks. I appreciate it. I'll bring over stuff to get some stuff lasered.
You just have to acquire those pieces of slate, which are
so check it out here.
Amazon.
So here we go. Stranger Palooza coasters. There you go. That's really cool. If you don't know what Stranger Palooza is, that's the channel where we show this van and other car stuff that we're doing. So really cool. Big shout out to Ben Reyes for sending us. Here's a reverse one. Hold on. Let's see. This is the negative. Boom.
Oh, I like the negative better.
Yeah, the negative looks really cool. So he sent me a few of these. Let me see. What's this other one here? Yeah. So that's really cool. I appreciate that. I think that is the end of the show and tell. A whole bunch of stuff came in here. And I got to put these somewhere where I don't break them.
I didn't bring my show and tell, but I told you guys about it earlier. I forgot at the shop.
Oh, yeah.
I got some Dirtfoot Racing stickers in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got to...
Yeah.
We got to...
I got to whore them around a little bit, but the
Dirtfoot...
I was more involved getting a Hank's weed whacker going again, and I forgot my stickers.
Thanks for getting my whacker going. Can't
tallywhacker.
A man can't
live
without
I did it for
whacker.
Lola actually. So
yes, because Hank does not mow the lawn. He does not do that.
Yeah, if Lola starts whacking, then we got problems.
Well, I'm not even going to say anything about that.
By the way, where is this?
Dirtfoot Racing.
Oh,
I saw that logo. I think that is awesome. Who did the art for it?
My nephew did that, actually.
Oh, it is so good.
But I got stickers now. I got 500 stickers. So
I will be taking one of those this weekend, please.
Well, I will bring some stickers along with.
Did the studio do that for you?
No, that was my nephew. My American
the art.
nephew,
Who
not
did
the
the-
Chinese studio. No.
Who did the actual stickers themselves?
Oh, no, the studio didn't. Here I was one day. I'm on the old on the phone on Instagram, and sticker wrap. It's called sticker wrap popped up, and I'm like, bum, 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 go, boom, that fast. I had stickers ordered. So
Nice.
Okay, cool.
and before I had futzed around with other people on the internet and trying to download the images, and it wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
All phone to phone, boom, done, finished.
Okay. Oh, that's
Credit
cool.
card number, done.
Yeah.
Ordered.
I heard there's
Yeah.
holographic stickers out there now. I haven't actually seen them yet. You know, there's holographic ones. So,
Probably.
yeah. DCG44s wants to know if I'm going to have those coasters as merch. I don't know. It depends. If there's enough people who are going to actually buy them, I would do it. So Ben just charged me for the shipping, and he did it for me. I'm not sure
Ow.
what
How about you?
what those actually.
Yeah, you have to buy
Yeah,
the
that's
slate
awesome.
blanks,
Hmm.
and you can buy. We looked at buying some, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they come in smaller quantities. And I was looking for a bigger quantity, but you can get rounds ones, square ones. They hack them all out in China, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah. So here's something I'll share from Flying Rich. I saw Flying Rich out there before. I don't know if he's still out there. But this is on his Instagram because I got the word that we can actually show this now. We were talking about Glocks. What does that look like to you guys? Does this look like something to
Glock
you?
abortion of some kind? I
A
don't know.
Glock Bullpup, damn it.
It is an abortion.
Oh,
Where is it feeding from? Is it feeding from the grip or the thing behind the grip?
Behind the grip.
Yeah.
So it's like an arm pistol in Glock form.
Yeah, so Bullpup Glock. You guys will be seeing that soon. Walter has one. Have you done anything with that, Walt?
I haven't, and now that I saw that picture, it reminded me. So,
Mhm.
I need the first thing. Just get it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
And get
So
it-
anyone who's looking for that, it's from Control Pew. So that's where you need to, if you're interested in that, Control Pew has that, and that's where we got it from.
I'm hoping that the Glock
we're working
parts
on it.
start to come down a little bit. Right now, Glock parts are at a premium, so
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay, LV Louis Cipher says, you know Porky's was set in Florida, which is a famous reference to Tallywhacker. Okay.
Did not know.
Yeah. And Santi TV says, Bullpup Glock, wow. He, if you go back, the last time Control Pew was on, he was actually showing that. And then we got the files, and actually Flying Rich did some prints for us, but we were not allowed to talk to it. But now we could talk about it, so you're gonna be seeing some stuff.
Yeah, I got to start cleaning the plastic pieces up.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. But yeah, it's true, right? Like, it's really tough now to get Glock parts, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen stuff.
Everybody wants
I
them.
mean, I guess when I say it's tough, sometimes I don't want to pay what some people want. for something.
That's what the tough is. It's
That's
expensive.
the tough
I don't
part.
wanna-
Yeah,
It's
but the
easy
parts
if
are
you
out
have-
there. The parts are there.
Yeah, if you just shit gold, it's easy to find stuff. I
Yeah.
don't. I'm
I
used
have
to buying
a,
this 19, 22, 23 frame. I paid $45 for. I ain't paying $180 for.
What would you-
a
No,
frame.
they're still
What
out.
I'm sorry. What would Patrick actually do if he shat gold? He'll be so out
I'd
of
have
control.
my
Stack
toilet
it
would
up.
just have holes.
Stack it up and count it. That's what he does. He stack it up and count it.
You know, I'll call him up like, "Hey, what's going, dude? I am shitting some gold right now."
You gotta hold.
It's like, break me
Gold's
off some
coming out.
bars. Break me
I'm
off some
counting
bars.
it. I'm running out of pencils and paper. Give me some more pencils and paper.
The level of night vision that he would have right now.
Oh, I'd be rocking those quads.
Oh, fuck that night vision. Go straight up the best thermal you can find. Boom.
There you
Boom.
go.
Boom. Forget about that green stuff, man. Once you go
Lord.
thermal, once you can see what thermal does day and night, you'll never go back to that green
Yeah.
shit.
Now
So-
let me while I'm here on Instagram. See, you get caught up on Instagram, but let me show you. So Franklin Armory, they've got the binary trigger, right, for the MP5. Did you guys see that they just announced the binary trigger for the Ruger pistol caliber carbine?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that? What?
I did
So
see that.
I saw
yeah,
that.
who has a Ruger pistol caliber carbine?
Not I.
Not me.
Oh man.
I do think they're really cool. They also do a takedown model, which is also super.
Yeah. I've been looking at these for a while, but I don't have one. So, okay. We're gonna have to work on something. We're gonna have to make something happen around here. You know.
I don't know if you talked about it when I wasn't around.
What's
but
up?
there's a new Bullpup on the scene. I don't know if you saw it or not.
No, what's the Bullpup?
It's from the Ukraine.
What's it called?
Excuse you, Walter, from Ukraine. Have you never been chastised for that? That's something the internet does. The Russians call it the Ukraine, so they get all offended if you say the Ukraine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
My people's
and Taiwan is a country, mofo.
Yeah, exactly.
Taiwan is a country. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yes, it is. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't even want to get into that.
However you say the crane.
The crane.
Yeah, there's the crane. Yeah, there's a new Bullpup, but I think it's. If I'm rolling back to it, trying to find it.
Is it is it a 12 gauge Bullpup? Is it what?
No, it's a rifle, but it caters to those large diameter, really quiet kind of cartridges. All the
9x39 sort of stuff?
Yeah, all that stuff. All those types. Yes. I'm trying to find it here.
What is the name of it?
Oh God, you're asking me this. It's from the Ukraine. It's got some funny name.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Or Ukraine. How do you want to say it? My crane, Ukraine. Now you ruined me now, Patrick.
I know.
He always has something like that to, now you got to think about that nonsense for the rest of the day.
Okay, wait a minute. Where the maybe it's on page 2. Let's see here.
Okay, stop looking at the chicks on Instagram and find.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at gun chicks. Come on. There it is, right there. Okay, it's on page 2 in the Firearms blog.
Page 2.
Ukrainian Magna Ballista, semi-auto multi-caliber bullpup rifle.
Okay, wait. Page 2.
That was a lot of words all at once.
All I heard was in the middle.
This is
of
the Firearms blog, page 2.
Page 2. Hold on.
It's right below the guy with a yellow-looking a Noveski water pistol.
Okay, hold on.
Got it.
Hold on.
Ukrainian Magna Ballista semi-auto multi-caliber bullpup rifle. That thing looks dope. Oh, it shoots a 12.7 by 55. That's like a 50 Beowulf or something. It looks like.
Yeah, all those big ass sniper type quiet calibers. Yeah,
that's cool.
How much is that?
It's from Ukraine. You can't have it.
You ain't getting that.
Okay, all right.
Magna lists the following calibers.
Why you gotta bust my bubble?
9x21, 5.56, 7.62 35, so 300 blackout. 7.62 51, 7.62 54, 3.38 Lapua, 5.10 Whisper, 12.7 55. Version is apparently fed from an SVD magazine. Wow, that's pretty cool that you can swap the mags out for small caliber and large caliber.
That place where the YouTube video window is, the magazine that guy's holding is actually an HK mag.
Yeah. So Richard Monder says the Bullpup Gun Jesus did a video on the other day. It was nice.
Oh, he did it on the new the Croatian rifle that the French were looking at to replace the FAMAS. It's made by HS.
Is that company at SHOT Show every year or not?
HS from Croatia? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Croatia's about to come up, man. Did you guys see on the news? You remember I've been saying for a while, I've been talking about the Rimac, the company that makes the electric car that the Top Gear or Grand Tour guys crashed and all that. So they actually now own Bugatti. They own Bugatti. Yeah. Volkswagen Group gave them Bugatti so they can get a 24% interest in that company. So, yeah.
So Croatia, that company's coming up. I don't know if the country is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're the biggest producer in Croatia, but a lot of stuff is done in Croatia. Yeah. A lot of stuff happens in Croatia, so.
Speaking of, have you watched any of Clarkson's new show? The farm show?
The farm thing? I watched the whole thing. So
really?
It was cool. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the real world. that farming thing.
It was funny, man.
Oh.
He got a Lamborghini tractor.
Yeah, he goes, I'm getting a Lamborghini. And the young kid goes, what the fuck is this? You know, like,
Yeah,
it's too
there's like
big.
an 18, 19-year-old kid that knows how to do everything in farming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and he
like, what
can't
the
do
fuck are you
anything.
going to do with that?
Yeah,
It's a Lamborghini. Yeah.
that show is
It's
funny.
It's got like 100 buttons in it, all
Yeah.
different colored buttons, and he's got no clue how to run the
Yeah,
thing.
he has his girlfriend out there working on the farm in the farm store.
Yeah, bless her
Yeah,
heart. Yeah.
yeah. Did you guys? So I know we're running up to 9 o'clock here, but this also happened over the weekend. Did you guys see? We're talking about bullpups here. I think Babyface sent me this from. So I actually took a picture one time of with a 50 BMG bullpup, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, that's bullshit." So it comes from ShyTac, and the guy who owns ShyTac apparently is a stolen valor dude pretending that he was a Green Beret.
Mm-hmm.
According to this.
Oh dear.
So
Yeah.
one of that
That is
stuff.
what I have heard.
Yeah. So those guys did an intensive thing. There's been some other news out there about that. Every now and then someone
I
gets
don't
outed.
understand why people can't just kind of stand on their own laurels. Like, you have done something big in society, or you built this cool gun. Why pretend like you're something that you're not?
Because you got
I don't-
issues.
I guess
Obviously,
so.
there's no
I just
such
never
thing
got
as
it.
enough
Never-
for you. You got to pretend to be a badass Green Beret. Apparently, he was in the army, but he wasn't. He was never. He never
All that stuff always comes back to haunt you.
It's a. I was telling somebody over the weekend. It's all of that's a small community. You're not gonna get away with it. They all know each other.
Eventually, you run into somebody that says, "You know so and so? You're in that group?"
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
And it's like, duh.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, oh,
a
yeah.
lot
I
of
was in-
those-
I was
especially-
in selection with him, and he failed or something.
Yeah,
like that.
especially those Green Beret guys don't mess around. Like I've
We
been
all
at
fucking know
Suffolk.
each other.
Yeah, those guys don't mess around, man. I've like run into the group
I-
and stuff like that at Suffolk.
I'll
They
never.
don't
I'll
take kindly.
never. No, and I'll never get it. I don't get it. I
Yeah,
am
why
who I
people
am.
do
I don't
that?
Need to pretend I'm somebody else.
Yeah, just celebrate the dudes who've done that. If you're into it, celebrate the guys who've done it. You don't have to have done it yourself.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. So Razor JB says turd. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. That's the second time that's happened to me that I've done. Now, I never met that guy. I just met some other people from the company. But I remember the Devil Dog guys did that also.
Yeah.
Remember? They were pretending. Yeah, there was a guy from Devil Dog, and he was pretending to be a Marine and all that kind of stuff, and he never was.
No. What's Devil Dog?
It's
It was
Devil
a-
Dog Arms. It's from a
It
couple
was
of-
like
Oh,
they
okay.
were making ARs or something, weren't they? What are they?
Yeah, yeah.
And he was pretending to be a.
Yeah,
It's
when
not
I
even that
actually
hard.
met them at
it's not
SHOT
even
Show.
like SF. Just go in the Marine Corps.
Well, here's the thing. I met them at SHOT Show, and no one was paying attention to them because everybody and their mama had an AR. And the guy was
Yes.
like, oh, he's like, no one wants to do a video on me, and I'm a Marine, blah, blah, blah. All these guys are Marines here. And I felt, I was like, okay, let me do something with you guys.
And then somebody
then-
said, "Hey, that guy's bullshit."
Yeah, let me help. Yeah, so. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's not even that hard to get. Like, the Marine Corps
Well-
will take anybody.
Um,
Not trying to shit on Marines out there. My
not
one of my
everyone
best
could
friends-
actually do it. Not
One
everyone
of my best
can
friends
do
is a
it.
Marine.
No.
They do eat
I just don't
crayons,
understand
but,
it.
you know.
I don't understand
But-
trying to pretend like you're something.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
Listen, I know lots of dudes that are Marines, man. They professionally eat crayons. They're proud of their crayon
Exactly.
consumption.
Exactly.
Semper Fi, do or die. Yeah.
You know.
Um,
Look at Mac. Definitely a dude who
If
eats
I had
crayons.
to choose a branch member to fight, it would definitely Marines would be on the bottom of the list. I would not want to fight one of them.
you
I'll go for a different branch.
don't want to go up against the crazy people?
No, thank you. They are fucking. I can tell you. So, if you guys want quick
Well-
story time, the friend of mine who is a Marine, he was the kid throughout, and I've known Mike since like 6th grade. So he's one of my good friends from a long time. He was the kid that when we would secretly play tackle football at that like Wednesday night church service, when the pastor wasn't there, we had a USF football player that volunteered. So when the pastor wasn't there, he would secretly let us play tackle instead of flag football. Mike was the kid that would jump on this guy's back to try to tackle him. And this is a USF football player. Mind you, we're,
Yeah.
13, 12?
You know, God
He would jump on his
knew
back.
what you guys were doing. He knew what you guys.
He would
were
jump
up
on
to.
his back, get slung to the ground, and then get up and do it again because that's his personality. He's a perfect Marine.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect for it.
Yeah, DCG44 want to know. He wants to know Devil Dog Arms or Devil Dog Concepts. I think it was Arms, Devil Dog Arms. So
You better get it right.
You have
Don't
to go
go throwing
back.
somebody under the bus.
I don't. It wasn't. I don't think it was Concepts. I'm pretty sure it was Devil Dog Arms, but that company has changed. So they've changed ownership since all of that happened.
God.
So
The end is near says, well, that dude from Sons of Guns pretended not to be a child molester, and look how that turned out.
oh boy. All right. So on that note,
Takes all kinds.
yeah. Listen, lots of crazy stuff going on in the world. Okay. So anyway, I think we should wrap up this free for all Monday. I think we've gotten pretty free with everything.
It went by real fast.
Yeah, everything's been hanging out there. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap this up, and we're gonna let. I'm gonna start with actually Walter. I'm gonna start with Walter and let Walter tell you guys how you can find all his different things. We'll go to Patrick, then we'll do the end, and then we'll come back and someone will hit us with the words of wisdom. But let's start with Walter. Tell the folks out there how and where they can find you, Walt.
Well, they can find me right here at my house. But anyways, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for Safe Terror Firearms and Dirtfoot Racing. That's safeterrorfirearms.com. And there's stenparts.com. That's pretty much it, I think.
I'm pretty sure you don't want people showing up at Casa de la Keller.
No, they don't have to come here. No, that's not.
Don't invite people.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, unless it was that chick in the thing that I showed a little earlier.
Speaking of, Razor JB says, Walter, check your DMs. I guess you got probably more boobies.
Oh, he's sending more stuff to Walter. That's what's
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Okay, Patrick, tell the folks.
YouTube.com/babyfaceP or baby_faceP on Instagram. New video went up today if you want to see how I build a Polymer 80, because, everybody does it different.
Oh, yeah.
It went up today. There's a million videos on that on Polymer 80, but my version is live today.
Was it perfect the first time?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all you need to know. The rest of it,
Well, yeah,
you
that's
have to
what,
go look at.
I did some extra things
Canoodling.
to make it nicer.
Yes.
Fancy it up.
That kind of one I have that's kind of doesn't run right. I got to figure out what's up with it too.
You might as well.
It wasn't
bring
that bad. No, this thing cycles pretty flawlessly. The trigger I had in initially, I don't know why I keep using it. I hate that thing. It's all squishy. So I put a factory Glock trigger in it, and it feels pretty good.
Okay. All right. Cool. So listen, we're gonna run in the end. You guys figure out who's gonna hit us with the words of wisdom. Let me run the end in here. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you guys have had as much fun as us. Make sure you go check out our link for U.S. Law Shield there, and you guys can save some money. We can save some money. We're gonna rip the audio out of this and throw it up on iTunes and all your favorite places to listen to your audio podcast. What's up, Patrick?
I will give the words of wisdom from one of your viewers. DevilDog81mm says, just so anybody's aware, red crayons taste the best.
Oh. Oh. What?
DevilDog81. He's a Marine. Red crayons taste the best.
He would know. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, we'll take your. We'll assume that
I'm trying
you're
to see where is that. Where? Oh, there we go.
It was like third. It just came.
Yeah, there
it's
you go.
like third or fourth.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
Hey, also, Brick said, by the way, "I'll be safe. Stay strapped or get clapped."
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
That's absolutely right.
I totally agree with that. All right, great show. Lots of fun with everyone. You can still smash those thumbs ups right now. We need and appreciate all of them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace. We're out.
Good night.
Bye-bye.